Philadelphia. We do have some breaking news there in the city of brotherly love. I want to put this tweet up from our colleague there at Fox 29, reporter Chris O'Connell. He says there have been several reports of a plane crash into a building in northeast Philadelphia. Fox 29 Philadelphia have been covering this story within the last few minutes. They are sending reporters to the scene. I believe some of those reporters are on the scene as well here. You can see Steve Keeley shooting this video from his cell phone. He says bulletin airplane crash there on Roosevelt Boulevard. He says fires burning in multiple spots on Cotman Avenue. He says pieces of airplane scattered there on the ground. Jason Martinez with this video saying this is being described as a plane crash in the area of Bustleton and Cotman Avenues in northeast Philly. That's a doorbell camera provided by a viewer there to Fox 29. Let's take it full here. Look at that. And you see the nighttime sky light up in orange. Wow. In the meantime here, Fox 29 in Philadelphia is in breaking news coverage of this. Let's listen.
This is Jason Martinez here in the Fox 29 newsroom. You were looking at what's being described as a plane crash in northeast Philadelphia. This is doorbell camera provided by a viewer left of your screen. You saw the fireball come out of the sky. Again, this is being described to us as a plane crash northeast Philadelphia in the area of Bustleton and Cotman Avenues. You saw the left of your screen, the fireball come right out. Take another closer look there. And so this just happening here in the last 20 minutes or so. Again, northeast Philadelphia. I believe we have Steve Keeley in the area on the phone. Steve, what can you tell us? Do we have Steve? We do not appear to have Steve at the moment. As soon as we get him, we'll bring it to you. But again, viewer-provided video from a doorbell camera in northeast Philadelphia showing a fireball fall out of the sky. Of course, the northeast Philly airport, just less than a mile away from this location. And so a lot of viewers have been calling our newsroom and telling us that they believe this was a plane crash in this area of Bustleton and Cotman. But this doorbell camera video makes you question exactly what we're seeing. Here's a closer look. And really, I can only describe that as a fireball that falls out of the sky. And again, this is Roosevelt Mall, I believe, the parking lot in northeast Philly. And this is ground video that we're just getting in. You're seeing it as I'm seeing it. Police taping the area off, smoke and debris in this area. And this, of course, all happening as we are still sorting through a plane crash that happened in D.C. No word on the size of the plane that crashed, what caused it. We are just learning this. There's some.
Stay back here.
Okay, now we have Steve. Steve, if you can hear me, what can you tell us?
Jason, I was just warned. I'm fairly close. I was nearby. This happened at 6 o'clock. I got it confirmed by 6:13 and 6:14. And then a top commander in the department told me his house shook. He called the bomb squad, and they told him a plane had crashed. Then lots of calls came in. I was nearby. I saw everybody racing over here. I raced with them. I'm looking at two fires going right down Cotman Avenue. I'm standing in one of the driveways to the Roosevelt Mall. As I ran over here, I parked in the McDonald's at Cotman and the Boulevard. I wondered what I was tripping over, and it was pieces of an airplane scattered in the mall parking lot. They then began roping that off. And the heavy smell of jet fuel is in the air and has been in the air. There is still black smoke. The fires are not under control. And then an officer just told me to take cover behind that.
Ain't not fresh. Ain't not
clean. Nearby. Another commander told me cars were on fire. This was in rush hour. I know it because I was just on Cotman Avenue seconds before this, approaching the Boulevard. And when this plane crashed, so it was wall-to-wall cars approaching Cotman and the Boulevard, so people were stopped in traffic. I don't know if cars are on fire in front of me or parts of the plane, but it looks like multiple fires, and the fires are not right next to each other. They're a good 100 yards from each other, so there is a string of damage and a string of fires. This mall is under some kind of construction, so they have a tarp around about a 6-foot-tall tent. Every police officer, every fire department member in the city must be up here right now, and there's still more coming on the way. There is so much smoke in the air going right over the mall right here, and this mall was packed too. They had to move all the people back for their own good, and the air quality is not good for them, but everybody was down here. Now I can see one car. I'm looking through the fence, Jason. I'm looking down in front of the Dunkin' Donuts on Cotman. And again, this is right before the boulevard, right in front of the Dunkin' Donuts. It looks like an SUV is on fire, and the flames are all through the street. And there's so many fires here, and the fire department's also trying to worry about that gas line that's in danger. Now I'm counting the fires, Jason. 1, 2, 3, 4 fires I can see right here, all spread out along Cotton Avenue right now.
Steve,
you can't see what's burning.
Steve, we are looking at viewer doorbell camera of what looks like just a fireball falling out of the sky. And as this plane hits the ground, just flames, just immense. And we see a shot now on the ground. We see, it looks like some cars are on fire here. You say you smell jet fuel?
Yeah, I can still smell it. There's a smell of fuel in the air, a heavy smell. And if they're reporting a fireball falling out of the sky, the parts of the airplane I saw were not burned. And again, we're near Northeast Philly Airport. It would be an unreal coincidence if there was another mid-air collision here. I don't know, but and I didn't see any fireball in the sky because I haven't seen that video yet. I'm only on the phone here with you. But the parts of the airplane I saw did not have any burn marks on them. And again, I'm just trembling over them. And in the first video I sent in and put on, I'm tripping over the airplane parts before I realize what I'm tripping on. And then an officer says, hey, this is a debris field here from the airplane. And that's it. So we don't know what happened. We just know that an airplane crashed here somehow. And there's parts of the airplane long before where the fires are burning. They're in the Roosevelt Mall parking lot in front of the T-Mobile store. And that is a good 200, 300, 400 yards from where I'm looking at a fire burning right now outside the driveway of the Roosevelt Mall. So who knows what happened? I'm sure police don't know what happened. They're just trying to rescue people. We don't know how many people were in cars here, and their lives were in danger as well. So this is ongoing, and now the smoke, I'm trying to get out of the smoke is adjusted. I'm trying to move so I can breathe and see here, Jason. But the smoke is now shifting all different ways. Wow.
It sounds like the debris field is at least a couple of blocks wide. And as you said, it would be, you've got the Northeast Philly Airport not too far away. How far is the Northeast Philly Airport from you, from where you're standing?
One other thing, Jason, I'm hearing minor explosions out. When I got here, I was hearing explosions. I don't know if they were gas tanks or car tires that blow up when they're burning on fire as well. The Northeast Philly Airport is very close to here. In fact, when you're up here at Compton and the Boulevard, you'll see the planes coming and going, and that is a very busy airport. Smaller jets, but jets and
That's tough, bro. Dying. Like, yo, 2 planes less than a week. Wow, like, come on.
Morgan, I know this just happened tonight, but what information do we
South.
have? Yeah, Tom, a lot of reports coming in by the minute, but as it stands right now, we do have sources confirming to our NBC affiliate that a small plane did crash near Roosevelt Mall around 6 p.m. local time. We see the aftermath there from the live report, still smoldering, still smoke coming up from that scene. We do have some video just into the newsroom that I'd like to share at any point that gives us another vantage point of what took place earlier this evening. We know that reports to the Philadelphia Inquirer, the paper there, have witnesses saying that they witnessed the sky turn orange and then a fireball took place, followed by a loud explosion. Certainly a stunning scene that we are watching authorities establish a very wide perimeter around as they work to figure out what exactly happened. There are also reports of multiple victims here, but again, this is still an incredibly fluid time here, Tom. And all we know right now is that there is an ongoing incident happening near Roosevelt Mall in the northeast part of Philadelphia, with sources telling the NBC affiliate there that a small plane went down around 6 o'clock local time. Again, I think if we can roll that video that's just into the newsroom here, we'll get a better sense of what's taking place. But it was a stunning scene, Tom. Coming just days after what happened in Washington, D.C., we do have some new sound from the scene. Let's take a listen.
Planes falling out the sky. That shit did.
As soon as the plane crashed, I was like 2 blocks away, like right here on this area. And then I started walking up. I seen the road crash. There was one car that's like bent up, and then the side of the house was on fire. You said your heart was racing? My heart was racing because if I didn't stop to get pizza, man, like I would have got hit. I would have got hit or burned or something like that. So.
And I saw your videos. Tell me, describe what
but you saw the aftermath. What was the shock?
Damn, yo.
The streets were just broken up like a meteor or something was hit it or something. I'm not sure what type of plane it was, or airplane or helicopter. I heard it from the police and all that.
Don't scare y'all?
It just broke down like that. Fire was coming up. Police came, they fired it down, got to the removals, and then they started shipping up.
Don't that scare y'all?
Yeah, you can hear witnesses just expressing the shock there.
Don't
Tom.
that
I do want to
scare
make
y'all,
one thing
bro.
very
Like, be
clear, and that
honest.
is initial reports had this explosion or crash happening at Roosevelt Mall. We do now know that this is happening near that location. Certainly, that's good news at this point in time. But again, still much more to learn there with multiple victims being reported as a result of this small plane crash. Again, according to sources that have been in touch with
it's
NBC
going to be
affiliate
multiple
there.
victims.
For now, we'll send it back to you, though.
Thanks for watching. Stay.
I can't lie to you. I'm just covering. Yo, bro, it looks very fucking devastating. This is like, bro, like, what are we talking about? What the fuck is going on with the aviation? Like, what is going on with the control? Like, how are y'all not seeing this? Ambulance carrying the child crashing the Philly homes. Like, oh my God, bro. Like, this is horrible, bro. This is so fucking horrifying, bro. This shit is horrifying, bro. This shit is horrifying, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and play with y'all and let y'all think nothing else, bro. This shit is very, very fucking horrifying, bro. This is horrifying, bro. Like, I don't know what to say this morning. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? I'm not lying to you, bro. I don't know what to say this morning, but this shit is very, very horrifying. I can't even lie to you. This shit is very, very horrifying. Like, this has got to be one of the most devastating things. And that plane just crashed in the Potomac. Like,
oh my God. Is this so real? What the hell?
Yo.
Oh my God. Lord, what can we?
Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Oh God. This is devastating, bro. I'm gonna show y'all this. This is horrifying. That shit shake you up, bro. I'm gonna show y'all this. This is really, really graphic. That I'm about to show y'all, bro. This shit is deep.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. What the hell?
Philadelphia.
What the hell? What the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a plane, bro. That's a plane. Holy. Oh my God. Is this so real? What the hell? Yo. Oh my God. Lord, what can we?
And it was a big ball of fire just flew into the sky, and the whole gas station started shaking, and like little debris and stuff was flying over there. So I tried to keep the door shut, not let customers out until the debris was gone, so nobody got hurt or anything. Once I seen the big ball of fire, I came outside. I walked straight down there, started seeing a bunch of like plane pieces and. Like it's honestly like a human foot or something. It was in a shoe still just on the side of the street. You just hear everybody say, "Get down, get down, get down." When everybody say "get down," we all get down. But I just see the plane is getting lower and lower and lower. It nipped the house. When it nipped the house, it hit a couple cars. Boom! And to the plaza, and to the Dunkin' Donuts, everywhere. I've never seen nothing like that a day in my life. I have never seen nothing like that. You got dead bodies over there, cars burnt up as I showed you from the gym.
We have no reports on the number of fatalities. So we are asking everyone
for their thoughts and prayers for all who may have been impacted and affected by this tragedy. Several dwellings and vehicles were also impacted, and so we are urging people, particularly those families who live in the surrounding area, to please stay home if possible. If you see any debris, and those who are conducting the investigations have repeated consistently, please do not touch anything because it is still an active investigation. Just call 911, please, if you see anything. Investigators and all of our federal, state, and local partners are working as expeditiously as possible during this very difficult time.
For as awful as that aviation disaster was, tonight we also saw the best of Philly. We saw neighbor helping neighbor. We saw Pennsylvanians.
That's tough, man. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, man. The plane crash in Philly. That's the breaking news. And I got a lot of topics to cover. But, man, this is the... it's nothing else to cover, bro, right now. Like, I had to get into this, man, and this shit is horrifying, bro. Like, y'all got to look at this yourself. That's horrifying.
What could go wrong? Is there any way to determine that?
Ooh.
Well, not yet, but I mean, if you take
Yo, they got a picture of that joint. Oh, wow.
Something pitched the airplane down. The only...
Yo, what the...
I think that's what's great about Jones is these are products that are really good.
Oh, man, I don't think I'm flying.
I know people.
All trips are driving. I'm driving. Pray for Philly. I am driving. 2 planes go down in 1 week. I'm sorry, bro. Philadelphia and Maryland, bro. Just in a 2-hour race, 2 planes went down. No, sir. I can't get on them for a while. I don't trust planes. I want to sue them. I want to sue them for just scaring the people like that, bro. Man, people blew up, yo.
Oh my goodness.
Friday, yo. Y'all don't understand this, right? I want y'all to understand this, right? It's a Friday. People chilling. 6 o'clock. Everybody's happy. It's Friday. People going shopping. People getting food. People ready to do everything, bro. And right then and there, bro. Right then and there, yo, plane coming out the sky. Yo, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. You can't. Yo, it's over. Man, bro. That's a tough pill to swallow, bro. And I just showed y'all earlier. I just showed y'all the impact of that plane. And I don't think people understand how significant this is and how fucking bad this just look, bro. I know a bunch of people gonna get on the plane today, a bunch of people get on the mark, but me, I can't do it for a while, bro. I can't do it. I'm better to pass. And I'm supposed to go to Vegas and California, goddamn it. And I'm supposed to be, oh man, I gotta drive, bro. And I'm not driving to Vegas or California. That's Diddy, bro. Never doing in no car that long. That's Charlie too long in the car. But the I'm gonna have to do the Tennessee, Chicago. I'll do the driving there. Chicago's like 12 hours or better. I'll drive, and then I'll have to stay my bad ass in Maryland, bro. Unless I'm riding the plane. I'm safe if I'm riding the plane. You know what I mean? Even with cars, bro, I think about the people, bro. Even if I'm in a car and I swerve, bro, I try to get away from people, yo, to prevent fatalities, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Like, that shit is tough, bro. I think the United States of America need to stop planes for a week. All flights are canceled for 1 week, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Get in the car. We're sorry that we have to do this, but we need to check out what's going on. Trump need to intervene with this, bro. I don't care if it's a small jet or whatever. Whoever's in charge of communication is having a problem. Now, is this a rebellion against the president? You know what I mean? Because I got my story too. Professor Griff's got his story. Is this like a direct, like, is these people playing with planes and shit and not doing their job up in there? In the aviation department? Like, what is going on? Ain't no motherfucking way. I never seen 2 planes. And then the one guy was on NBC News and he was saying, nigga, check the almost near plane crashes. And this shit has been a problem. Like, come on, bro. That's why I say, bro, we worry about the wrong thing. Everybody worry about Patrick Mahomes doing a 3-peat, bro. Planes coming out the sky. You feel me? Now, that's like a bunch of birds. If a bunch of birds start falling out the sky, the environment, people want to know what the hell is going on because that's not regular. That's not regular, bro. All them buttons in the plane and all them communications they do. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And this is probably. See, yo, sometimes you roll an ugly blunt, right? And the blunt be so goddamn ugly, and these fucking papers and shit be different, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to my mod squad in the building, man. Yerb in the building, Safi in the building. Man, one thing for sure and two things for certain. Love y'all niggas. That's a fact, though. But let's get into this.
Man,
and I'm going to get into ASAP Rocky trial. Hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. Tap that. I'm here for a while. This morning. I'm here for a while. I don't lie to you. I'm here for a while.
We know some
I
of the
got me to
conditions.
probably
It was rainy at the time. We also know that the crash happened only minutes after takeoff. We've been hearing
right. Everybody say that. You hit that on the money, Safi. You know me.
Full. What else does that tell you?
Well, you're right.
That's my girl. She think I'm the best roller in the world. My girlfriend think I can roll. I can't roll worth shit. Never could. Charlene, what up, baby? We getting busy like the bunky dance. I know G kept y'all along. I'll keep y'all on. When he gets out, let's go. Let's go. Hey, yeah, y'all motherfuckers. Hey, y'all motherfuckers love me, man. Chop something in that cash app box this morning. Let's go.
Evidence of what's going on inside
Let's go.
cockpit. So that one is key. The flight records thousands of flight parameters, and so both of those are critical to unlocking these mysteries.
Okay, important data there. So small plane crashes we know are a little more
hold up.
commercial.
Hold up. Yes. Back in the building with another podcast. This is RAWDOPE Podcast Vlog, and I'm your host, Hand 5000. And in my famous words to everybody, good morning. I gotta make that face. That's that coffee face when you say good morning. Good morning. I need you to just wake up. Hey, if you're just tapping in, please hit that notification button. Please hit that subscribe button. On my way to 5K, I only can get to 5K if y'all push me to 5K. I only can get 1,000 people in here. If you like this video, push me in the algorithm. But we talk about that plane crash in Philly and open topics. Of course, ASAP Rocky, why Finn Lucci came home. We're going to get into everything, man. I'm riding out with y'all this morning, man. Just grab your blunts from the store, right? Get your blunts. Get your waters, you know what I mean? Get your water, get your cash. That's what I like to do. When I smoke, this is my thing. I like to go get the big waters. Give me 2 of them. I'm gonna go look. It's real shit. I'm not lying to you. I'm gonna get 2. See, this ain't even open. This is open. I'm gonna go get 2 packs of blunts. That's the type of dude I am. I'm gonna go get 2 packs of blunts. And when I go to the store, I'm going to the store for real. 2 big bottle waters, 2 big blunts. That's what we ride and smoke. 2 packs of blunts. And then I like lemon heads, no Diddy, no homo, no pause. Lemon heads, cherry heads, and grape heads. I gotta get 2 packs of them. 25 cents, now they 50 cents. So I get the lemon heads, the cherry heads, the grape heads. You get that's 6 packs of them candies. Then I get a pack of marbles. You get a pack of marbles, then I get a pack of Sour Patch Kids. And then just for the rule, I'm a fat kid, so fat guy, so I gotta get a cake, some type of cake, and put it in my bag in a bag of party mix. That's my little snack bag right there. And I might even throw a fruit cup in there, pop fruit cup in there. You know the black bag from the store. So my black bag got 6 of them candies. Cherry head. Then I gotta get 2 packs of lemon heads, 2 packs of cherry heads, 2 packs of grape heads. I gotta get a pack of Sour Patch Kids, and I probably gotta get me some type of cake. I don't know, some type of cake, maybe a coffee cake or something. Get you a nice coffee cake, and then a bag of I like plain. I'm saying, might do the salt and vinegars with a bag of party mix them up. And I might not eat all that, but that's my bag when I get in the car. You get what I'm saying? So when you ride out with me, so I already got my stuff. And things that I do not like asking for. We in the car now, y'all. I do not like asking. Somebody asks me, man, let me get a blunt. Let me get a piece of that leaf. I'm going to get offended. You can have some candy. You know what I mean? You can have some candy. I don't mind sharing the snacks. But, bro, 2 things we ain't doing is that water and my blunts. Like, no, bro. The fuck I'm going to drink, bro? I'm 300 pounds, bro. What do you want me to do? I need my water, bro. I need my water and I need my blunts. I need my stuff, bro. I need my stuff for what I like. That's why I walk in the store and buy what I like. A lot of homeboys won't buy what they like. I got one homeboy. When we used to smoke woods, I would go in the store. Woods was like $2. Pull out a 10. No matter what we doing, pull out, give me 5 packs of woods. he will get 1 pack of woods, but he'll get an ounce of weed. Me and him will go cop. I get an ounce, he get an ounce. He'll go get 1 pack of woods. I got 5 packs. You know me. We on a work truck. I'm busting it down. Boy, hits me. Boy, let me get a blunt. I ain't used to pay no mind at first. Hey, homie, listen. After a while, I started saying, yo, hold up. It's pop up. Cash sign. Hey, let me show y'all. Y'all donate on mine. I don't get donations, but Safi, it's the only brother that ever donate. And Chantel, she donated, bro. That's it. That's it right there. It's going to pop up. That name should pop up right there. RDP. Yeah, that's what it is. Cash sign RDP. Oh, my bad. I fucked up. That's why I messed up at. That's why I be missing my blessings. Let me straighten this out. I'm glad you said that, Charlene, because I just looked at it. It's 2 P's. Let me straighten that out. See, that's how you know I don't even be doing that shit, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't even be into that shit. You know what I mean? Oh, mine, Safi hit me with the 15. I love you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on, let me put it in there right, y'all, because it's in there wrong. That's why I did that to make it look different. Hold on. I got to put it in there right. Thank you, Charlene, for letting me know that, because it's definitely not in there right. It's definitely. There it is. It's in there. It's in there right. Hold up. My bad. Replace pen message. Yup. Yep, there it is. Good looking, Safi. Safi Luke just sent me 15. Good looking out, bro. I appreciate that. And guess what? YouTube don't be kicking out the cheese for us. So niggas stay on here for hours. That's why I say when content creators say reach out, bro, YouTube liable to put a yellow sign by our shit. You get what I'm saying? YouTube be jerking us, bro. Keeping the G myself, bro. Like, they be paying dudes. YouTube is very, very famous for paying dudes that do fuck shit, fake shit, and foolishness. Man, I've been doing this shit for so long, bro. I don't know how, bro. I text them and ask them, like, yo, why? What's the problem, bro? Like, when you follow the guidelines and you do everything, why my video not pushed to the forefront, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like they say, keep doing. They told me keep doing. I'm doing everything. Keep doing what I'm doing. It's gonna happen. Yeah. But I just don't fucking believe it. But let's get back in here. Hit that notification button and hit that. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it up, bro. It's up there, bro. It's 2 P's of that, bro. Y'all want to donate to the channel? Donate to the channel. But I'm locked in with y'all. So the first thing we got: small plane crashes in Northeast Philly, leaving several dead. The body count is unknown, bro. And I'm gonna show it to y'all again if y'all just got in here.
I grew up in that area. Mm-hmm. It's very dense, and I would expect to see a number of casualties in the explosion.
This shit is terrible, yo. Yo, you got a car. Halt this.
Of fuel on board, so that's all been blasted in the area and exploded, as you could see. So I would expect to see lots of damage to both property and people.
How long can that jet fuel burn, Arthur, do you think?
Well, it goes out pretty quickly. Believe it or not, jet fuel is not as volatile as regular gasoline. So it goes out pretty quickly. The reason you see the huge fireballs, because the fuel...
Charlene, good looking. Charlene sent me the 5. Thank you. Love you for that. Love you for that.
Are compromised. The fuel mixes with air, and that becomes the explosive mixture that you see in an explosion that's so visible.
After this explosion, I would imagine some people could have been hit by some of that fuel, other than debris from the plane or any building that it may have hit. But that fuel probably spread quite a distance as well, wouldn't you think, or no?
Yeah, I would think so. There would be fiery fuel that would be thrown into the air. I mean, this is a horrible, horrible tragedy that people certainly don't expect to be participating in as a victim.
He said don't burn. It goes out quickly.
Thank God it's a rare event. Unfortunately, right on the heels of the even more tragic events in Washington. But
2 planes in 1 week, y'all. It's bananas, bro. 2 planes in 1 week is crazy work.
Everyone. I didn't mention it, but I feel it.
Thank you, Charlene. I really appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate. It feel good today. Something's going to go good today because it's goddamn
we're showing. If you can stay with us, we're showing
2 donations.
video now from our photographer.
2 donations today, like 2 donations today.
Of this
and
explosion.
I can't believe it. I'm happy.
Now, this area.
So I'm gonna get busy. It's like getting paid.
Across from the Roosevelt Mall. Where
yo, Philadelphia is fucked up, bro, right now, bro. Like,
well, I'm just looking at
they in the Super Bowl, yo. It's like I'm looking at the house, like, can you imagine seeing the plane go down, bro? Like, I'm a believer, bro. I'm a believer of God, bro, in the good book, bro. And I'm here to tell you, but I see a plane go down, bro. I might pass out. I'm saying this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is it. I thought it was over when the planes went into the World Trade Center. I'll never forget that day. We in the cars, we chilling, we smoking, bro. We in the Yukon, we mobbing, we downtown. I don't know what we was doing, but we gonna go get something to eat. We chilling, man. My mother called me. No, my mother, she's the pastor, you know, evangelist. So I called my mother. Well, I said, man, I'm chilling. So the radio stopped. This plane crashed in New York. Wasn't even no cell phones. I mean, like, wasn't even people to look on cell phones like that. So I said, man, what the fuck? The plane crashed, yo. I swear, it was downtown Baltimore. Everybody stopped in traffic. They're like, a plane just ran into the Pentagon. Man, I called my mother, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, and this was in my worst of days. I was really a young guy back then. Like, I had a young man mentality. Probably a pistol on me, get drugs on me. Man, I called my mother and asked her, "Ma, you think it's the last days?" I asked my mother, bro. I had to, because my mother's a religious person. I said, "Eat my Muslim." I called mama. That's what you do. You know what they say as we run the mouth. Hey, man, you see what's going on? My mother started praying on the phone. No joke, bro. Mama started praying on the phone. I said, "Ma, she in the house." So when she's in the house, she watching the TV. She telling us what's going on. My man calling his mother, like they watching the TV. Whatever they watching, they seeing it. So they like, oh my God, it's right into the World Trade Center. I said, oh, it's it, bro. I said, it's it, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all might call me a dumb motherfucker, bro. I actually start rolling up because I'm like, man, when they go down, man, I hate to say it, may Allah forgive me, man, but I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it up, Jack. I'm scared, Jack. I never heard of nothing like this where I'm from. Like, man, I'm scared, bro. Like, it ain't no joke. It ain't no laughing joke. It ain't no joke, bro. And seeing this and then seeing it go down twice in 1 week, bro, makes me nervous, bro. It makes me not fuck with them planes, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. You got heart. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I wish all y'all safe travels, yo. I drive, yo. I drive, bro. I drive. I won't mess with the train, bro. I said I was going to do that. Get the train cross country. Get one of them nice. Get on one of them train Amtraks. Get one of them booths and shit. Relaxing booths. And dude, that's one of my goals. I already drove cross country before from Baltimore to Denver. But then I said I want to do it on the train. You know what I'm saying? The planes are easy, but the train, like I was trying to see those woods and shit. So I really want to go cross the country. Probably catch the bus, probably jump on the train from like Maryland one day, like maybe next year. I don't know. One day I'm just gonna be bored as fuck and be like, yo, I'm about to go across the United States on the train and I'm gonna document it. Go across the United States on the train, real shit. But the plane situation, bro, I don't really want to do the plane. The plane just ain't me right now. I ain't gonna fuck that. Too close to home, from Philly to the Potomac, bro. That's vicious, bro. Like I'm scared. I have to show y'all this. This is graphics footage.
We want to get more information right now.
I want to show y'all. I'm going to get back to this, but I have to show the people in here. You got to see this with your own 2 eyes so you can know what's going on. Nah, I got to show you because yo got it right here. My man, this dude, one dude who recorded this, I be like, yo, sometimes the phone's a gift and a curse. But, you know, that shit you needed to record. But I be looking like, yo, who looked in the sky? I don't know, bro. I would be honest with you, bro. I'm just saying, bro, like, you gotta be scared, bro. If you get on a plane in the next 30 days, you got balls. You my man, dog. If you get on a plane right now, bro, tell me how it was, because I'm not getting on the motherfucker. If you get on a plane in the next 90 days, tell me how the trip was, bro, because I'm going to be honest with you, I ain't going to be good. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, bro. Man, like a car crash is deadly, bro, but when you in that goddamn sky, see, in the car, people can't forget this. In the car, if you can see it coming, you go, In the plane, if you see it coming, it's only that one white boy that landed that plane in the river up New Jersey by Statue of Liberty. That's the only pilot I want to fly with. The one who landed that one in the Hudson. The guy that landed that plane in the Hudson is the only one I want to fly with. It's the only person I fly with. That's it, goddammit. Hell no. You need somebody, if air traffic control fuck up in the sky, you need a goddamn pilot that's about to say, "Ho, let me spin this joint around because I ain't going out today. I ain't going out today, bro. I'm not going out today." I need a pilot like that, bro. That boy landed that joint on the Hudson. Everybody got away, not today. He didn't do no panicking. That's how I am when I drive. I tell people that all the time. Yo, if we start slipping and going crazy, yo, don't start screaming and hollering, bro. Because I'm not going to scream and holler in the car because that makes you more nervous. That makes the driver more nervous than anything. I'm going to be patient and say, yo, get it together. Yo, get it together. Get it together. You know what I'm saying? I'm real patient like that. But my nigga, I'm here to tell you. No, sir. If that ain't that dude flying me, if you ain't going to be no MacGyver type pilot, don't do it, bro. They had to teach them that in pilot school. Hey, sometimes you got to flip this joint over, Jack. Don't just go down in the water, Joe. Hold that joint, bro. There's people on here, Jack. If you got to fight for them, Jack. At some point, that's why you a pilot, bro. You took that risk to be up in that sky, bro. You got people counting on you, bro. All you could do is say Allahu Akbar and man, focus. Just keep saying it. God, not today. Not today. If you're going to take me, don't take these people. But not today. Not today. Not today. Thanks, man. Not today. Not today. You have to beg for that. Man, because what I'm about to show y'all, man, y'all about to say, yo, man, you ain't lying about that, bro. Because if you ain't got nobody that's going to fight, because I watch movies and stuff, you see the back of the plane going down. All right, man, and then something has to be done. I heard all y'all voting for these presidents, but it's like, yo, how do we, I seen them making it in China. How, if a plane in that situation, how do you deploy? They say we scrapped up in the seats. Why is this not a button to deploy these people? And pop, yo, hit this parachute, go in there, and somehow it turn into a vessel. Alert the Navy SEALs, alert out location. Do that. Get the busy, bro. Like when you know the plane go down, get busy. Everybody supposed to be on it. Where the plane located? It's in the sky, bro. It's GPS on the motherfucker. You see where it's at? Get out there in that water. Things are deploying. Those things are deploying, bro. It should deploy, bro. It should be safe, yo. It should be able to be in that water for like 12 hours, yo. Real shit, bro. Ain't no way, yo, that we been flying planes this long, bro. There's no way that you can deploy the passengers for the plane, bro. The seat should be turned into something, bro. It should be turned into something, bro. Yo, Elon is making goddamn robots. There's no way y'all can't tell me that y'all ain't got nothing, that everybody should be able to drop out the sky, should be half for the plane, where it turned into a boat, bro. Where it just going straight down with a parachute on it, bro. I'm telling you, technology is just that good. Should be a parachute on it and land it, and we'll have it safe landing on it. An extra motor, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Yeah, ejecting them, bro. You gotta inject the people, bro, and put parachutes on them, man. Man, jumping out the sky. Man, the Army jump out of that joint. Why it ain't parachutes on here, bro? Why it's not parachutes on here? Why is not parachutes or the blades, bro? And them seats could be turned into something, bro. Them seats could be turned into life raft. Why ain't the whole bottom of the plane with the seats is deployed? Why that part is not strong enough to sustain water? And once it hit, it's got a GPS on it, so rescue is on the way. For real, bro. For real. Be a lot of excuses, bro. So that's why I be like, people who vote, what are you voting for? Like, for real, like, motherfucker, vote about them fucking planes. That's a big problem right there. 2 planes in 1 week is not acceptable at all. Now, I mean, the plane sales going to drop, bro. Like, I'm not getting on it. You guys might. I'm not. I'm going to show you what's going on. I'm gonna show you what's going on. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna show you. I'll show you what's going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta show. It's the video shows small plane crash. I got to show y'all. I got to show y'all this. Just show y'all this. Look at that. Look at that joint. Look, y'all. Look. Ah! Did you see it? It's not a joke toy, yo. That's like some shit out of a movie, bro. Tell you. Oh, they got the money because everybody's suing. Look. Can you imagine that? Nigga, I'm banging a U-turn. That's like some shit out of the Hollywood films, bro. Look at that, bro. That's like a movie, bro. Like, that's something. Like, yo, bro, I look at my man. He right, man. People keep driving, but I'm banging a Yui. Like, yo, look, here it is. Live motion. Damn, shorty. Good God Almighty. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, bro. Like, that shit is vicious, bro. If y'all sit up there and could look at that plane going down, bro, I ain't getting on none of them for a while. I can't sit here and lie to y'all, man. I can't lie and play with y'all, man. That shit is devastating, bro. I'm scared to death. Not doing that. Yo, you know, I used to watch Gilligan's Island when I was little. And I think shit happened like that. People get lying on the mountains and shit, man. Fuck that, bro. A plane ride ain't that good to me. I gotta be a fat bastard. Damn! Yo. Motherfuckers, I think an airplane fell. Yeah, chicken's about to be cheap. They better be. Oh, I ain't playing with y'all. I ain't getting on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't do it, bro. Not today, bro. I ain't trying to go today. If they just imagine you can't do nothing about it. That's a tragedy, y'all. Ambulance crash carrying a baby in it. Damn, yo.
What exploded?
Hey, that's the worstest shit ever, bro. That's the shit, bro. Like, I can't. I'm trying to get the other topics, bro, but just looking at that shit, bro, it's sad, bro.
Wood, I want to play some of the sound because we've been looking at.
Yo, like,
I'm
just thumbing through news flashes of this shit.
We've been looking at pictures in the upper left-hand corner. This is shortly after the crash, but I want to play some sound.
Looks like a bulb in the middle. Yes, it does, bro.
The witnesses and what it looked and felt like shortly after the crash. Watch this. Did she witness it, Lindy Lee?
Man, I'll be done went crazy, bro. Damn, yo. Yo, y'all gotta go look at that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You gotta go look at this shit. You know what I mean, man? Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. Let's get into ASAP Rocky. I'm gonna double back to that because that shit stayed devastating. Let's get to Rocky. You know what I mean? Boy Rocky. You know what I mean? I gotta call him Wacky. You know what I mean? ASAP Wacky. His name is ASAP Wacky because he got to be the dumbest motherfucker in the world to go to trial. I don't give a fuck if he beat it or win. You know what I mean? Ain't no way. We in court looking like a lick. You feel me? It ain't a joke. You know what I mean? It ain't a joke. Because I damn sure ain't about to watch the whole goddamn trial. But the boy really doing his thing. The boy ASAP really, or that motherfucker Diddy, Bobby Jack. That boy, hey, listen to what I'm telling y'all.
Continued today in rapper
I tell y'all,
ASAP Rocky's.
listen, I gotta keep it real with you. The thing with this thing, right? Woody made it cool for dudes to get up on the stand and testify against their man and get the publicity. Woody made that shit cool to these idiots. Really, a black man up there telling, bro, that's tough, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, like, listen, bro. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Now, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. How I feel about this ASAP Rocky situation. We start a crew, we struggle, we get on. There's multiple members in the crew. You the head honcho. You know, we take a big blow, we lose Yan. Now you moving around. You get married to Rihanna. Once you get married to Rihanna, you know what I mean? You know, you're begging your life change. Dude's still doing this and that. Ferg make his own money. Ferg his own brand. But a lot of these dudes in that ASAP mob need Rocky, you know what I mean, to do certain things. And I guess Rocky felt as though he did enough. I don't know. I know for a goddamn fact. You know what I mean? I'm going to buy a house and carriage, real. You know what I mean? A horse and carriage. Yeah, for real. You better. You know what I mean? ASAP Rocky and a lot of rappers be, you know, accused of not doing right. And I was telling my man, before I started my video about this shit the other day, I said, yo, this about money. It's about nigga feeling like Rocky ain't doing right. It's no other reason. Them ASAP dudes don't be getting into nothing like that. So it's amongst them. But the kid Woody, YSL Woody, made a lot of dudes come out the closet with the telling shit. That's what I'm gonna call it. Come out the closet with the telling shit. So now, Rally know that Rocky's never fucking with him again. But Rally is going hard about it to get those interviews. And after this trial, to interview ASAP Rally, if Rocky get found guilty, Rally's gonna get all these interviews. Get found not guilty, Rally's gonna get all these interviews. And that's his little $100,000, $150,000 run. Because people going to want to know why Rad, Say Cheese, Adam 22, Blair definitely going to give him an interview. And then whatever, Gangsta Williams, niggas like that. So Rally is just Rally doing this shit to get him some money. That's how I feel about it, bro. And he don't care however it affects Rocky's children, his family, he don't care. He felt like nigga wasn't rich and he doing it. This is all about money. But he's over there, he snaps. He snaps on Rocky attorney. 48 hours ago, Rocky tried reserves in Rihanna in court. All they care about is Rihanna. Would the jury find him not guilty? That's a player move. What do a juror look like finding Rihanna husband guilty? Now, I mean, a lot of that plays a part of it. I don't know. A lot of it plays a part of it. Keeping it real. A lot of it plays a part. Sure enough, a lot of it plays a part. But I want to listen to some of this 48 hours ago, you know what I mean? And get into some of these clips. I ain't going to play it all. But like I said, it's open topic. Because then soon I'm going to open up the floor. Anything y'all want to know, I talk back. We can talk about it. But this ASAP Rocky court lawyer cross-examining Rally. Do y'all think Rocky would get found guilty? Do y'all think Rocky would be found guilty?
Necessary.
this is a civil suit. Any further questions? What the causes of action are, the jury has heard. That's the relevance of what I'm saying.
I didn't want to run about which I want to ask. There's another question I want to ask you regarding
Rocky in trial, bro. This shit's stupid.
damage.
Would you would have took the 90 days if you was Rocky?
Stop. And ask him if he has any permanent damage. Doesn't matter what it says in there.
No.
Is there any permanent damage as a result of the injury received supposedly on November the 6th? Any questions of the witness regarding his knowledge of what he's doing? Our issue is the only action was in complaint. I agree. Thank you. I agree.
So my question, right here, all the court's guys. Is this incident for permanent physical damage to you?
Yes.
Okay. What is the permanent physical damage that he has caused to you that upper loss?
I mean, you just look at it. Somebody's looking at it besides me doing what I'm doing.
Well, he testified against his brother.
Somebody's asking. Ask again.
Sure.
They probably flew him out there.
Physical damage that this incident has caused to you. Permanent physical damage.
No, there's no permanent physical damage. I just was hurt that one moment.
Tight. He really testified. Yeah.
No. Okay. Right. We're gonna show.
The objection would be irrelevant.
He big as shit too, bro. You could have knocked Rocky ass out.
All right, sustain. Sustain.
That was the first one.
We asked you no more questions. You said you reports who you are and respect for you to stay. I tried. No, stop. If a question is asked and you think it's objectionable, state, lodge an objection. Can the board instruct me? No, I'm not.
Okay, we're on number 7, Your Honor. You recall decision ruling 7 photos were on number 7. You all looked at this already. You want to look at it, we're good, rule. So I'm going to show you one last post from your Instagram. Mr.
Mark this.
We did not mark.
Okay, this can be always an issue.
Okay, found that out. Now,
Given the witness's statement that there's no permanent physical damage, what would be the relevance of this photo? This
we weren't ruled yesterday about this.
This is also July 2022. What would be the relevance of this photo? The objection is over.
That's obviously your hand, right? Sorry.
Really crazy.
Okay.
Was okay, yes.
Sure.
Okay, and that's the left hand. That was injured by the gunshot.
By the greatest, yes.
You see as you sit there, you see any.
I mean, I can walk around and show everybody right now. I still got it 3 years later. I'm showing them a far picture. I still got it. No, I can't see it right there. I can't see it.
You know, we have a question for you. Okay.
Really going hard. What the hell that was, bro? I speak English. Me speak English.
Just so you know, we're going to break in 3 minutes. So we're going to get the reporter and everybody else kind of stretch their legs.
Trying to avoid an objection and save you some time.
Oh, I got all day. Sorry.
Boy said I got all day. I ain't about to keep watching this rat talk. You feel what I'm saying? Like, get to the point. Rocky, everybody talk. I mean, to be honest with you, like the most.
Well, let's stay uptown. ASAP Rocky. Trial has begun.
Trial has begun. ASAP Rocky trial in California. He was charged with discharging a weapon, I believe, right? And I think his friend, or former friend ASAP Rocky, just took the stand 2 days ago, testified against ASAP Rocky in court, gave a testimony of what happened right before the shooting, the words that him and Rocky exchanged. So now, people are like, oh, his friend is a snitch. He took the stand. They caught Relly leaving the courtroom, and some reporters, I guess, maybe paparazzi, TMZ, whoever, was saying, well, how do you feel like you're, labeled a snitch now? And Relly's response was, if somebody shot at you, what would you do? You know what I mean? So it's going to get interesting now. I don't know what this means for Rocky. I think the reason why he didn't take the plea deal was because if he took the plea deal, I think it's a civil case connected to it. So if he takes the plea deal, he's automatically guilty and would have to pay out the $30 million.
Yeah, I mean, even if
I take back everything I said the other day. I'm not taking that plea deal. Fuck that.
Even if he wins the case, you can still go do a civil lawsuit.
Yeah, but
like OJ won, but he lost that civil lawsuit with a.
But if you take the plea,
oh yeah, you're cooked.
Like you gotta pay the suit. So I think that's the reason why he chose not to take a plea deal, to take this to court. Obviously, his lawyers feel like they have a good chance of raising a reasonable doubt that it wasn't him. Video's kind of blurry. Can't really see Rocky discharging a weapon. All these things, I get it. They're saying the gun was a prop, I believe, some things like that. Cool. But yeah, Relly took the stand, testified, gave his testimony of what happened that night, and we got to see what happens from here.
In a versus, who are you taking, ASAP Relly or YSL Woody on the stand? Stand versus.
Nah, Woody is goated.
Woody
is goated. Yeah, Woody got 12 albums.
That was that might be the best catalog in history.
Yeah, Woody put out 12 albums, deluxes, all kind of shit. It was like, what is
he had even like the Goonies of goons that know all the rules were even questioning themselves, like, oh, maybe he's not a snitch.
I mean, he did all of that, and Thug is still home. So we got to look at that. Like he would have.
Hell no.
A lot of people say he threw the case. Like he was.
Of course he did. Yeah, he definitely threw the case.
No, he went up there, everything and said, like, nah, I'd be lying.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you gave a statement that Thug did this. Yeah, I know. I'm a liar.
Niggas ain't doing nothing to Woody.
Completely demolished that case. He was, one of the probably only credible witnesses that they thought they had.
Yeah.
And he went up.
Damn, yo, Rocky. That's tough, bro. You gotta watch who you be fucking with, bro. You can't be, said he bust all at me. Then he said, you tell what you would do if a nigga shoot at you, what I would do. Yeah, okay. I ain't working with the court system. I got hit before, really. I ain't working with the court system, bro. Especially if you started that shit. You started that shit, bro. Like, you started beefing, bro. You started beefing with Rocky, bro. You was beefing with Rocky, bro. You feel me? You beefing with Rocky. You feel me? And Rihanna showed up for court. She supposed to be there with him. Chris Brown filing lawsuits, man. What is going on? So the floor is open topics, man. You know what I mean? Open topics. What y'all want to talk about, man? What y'all want to hear? Oh man, it's kind of cold now. Listen, I ain't had my heater on, boy. I'm a little chilly, boy. Hey, I'm a little chilly. But that plane crash in Philly is very, very troubling. You hear me? It is, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That shit had you hurt, bro, because this is where we live at, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We is in America. Yeah, see, that's what I want to hear. Air traffic control. This shit is vicious.
Obviously, the air traffic control is going to be central.
Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button.
They were directing both aircraft to do. So joining us right now is retired air traffic controller Louis DeSenya. Was a air traffic controller in the military, but also as a civilian, and he is joining us now just to talk about what this investigation is going to, where this investigation will go. Louis, welcome to TMZ Live.
Good afternoon, guys. How you doing?
Louis, when you saw, obviously, you saw the news last night, but then the news conference this morning pointing fingers, what President Trump was basically saying is that there were inept, what he's hinting at is the possibility of inept air traffic controllers being hired.
Hell yeah.
The previous administration.
Hell yeah. They ain't passed that test.
That's probably true.
I've been out of the business since 2006, and we had a little bit of that going on back then.
Dang.
And it's a very stressful occupation. Same with pilots. And the standards do get lowered sometimes, and that's not healthy. And then they're going to go through all these records. This is what's going to happen. The NTSB already has pulled all medical records, all personnel files, all training files for the pilots, for the American pilots, for the air traffic controllers, their history. It's all that data is kept. And they're going to go through every training episode. These pilots of the military aircraft were on a training mission. So this gentleman, I think it was a male pilot. I don't know, because I think it was the co-pilot who might have responded that he had the CRJ in sight.
Come on, Safi, we just deleting everything,
we
bro.
don't know yet. We're going to figure that out. NTSB is going to
I
probably
gotta read some shit, bro.
quickly about this. It's not mechanical. There was no call for an emergency or medical emergency on the thing. So I wouldn't even go there that it was a medical emergency. This has pilot error written all over it. I hate to say that.
Those were Lewis, that's interesting. You think pilot error and not air traffic control?
Well, I have some questions about the late call out by the air traffic controller on, do you see the CRJ? Because it just seems like it's 3 seconds before the crash, 4 seconds before the crash. He goes, do you see that? And then you hear on the tape, oops,
someone gasping. Right.
Yeah, and now we don't know, because sometimes these things get edited and we don't know the full length of these and where they're actually at. So we're gonna have to wait and see that of what it actually comes out. And the timeline will be in the NTSB report. It's gonna give us the actual timeline. But this is a training route. They fly this route all day long. So from what I've seen, and I have looked at the data from another channel on the data for the American flight, and that plane was on a perfect stabilized approach and was right on course, was just perfectly stabilized. So that plane did nothing wrong. The American pilot did nothing wrong. So we can eliminate him. I don't see that being, now, of course, this is my speculation, so I don't know, because they're going to have a lot more data. But from what I heard was that pilot was perfectly on final. When what we call stabilized approach, it means he's on glide path, he's on the azimuth, the lineup with the runway. His speed is perfect. Everything is going perfect. So this is something where the helicopter pilot is supposed to miss the plane. That's why I say it's mostly going to be on the helicopter pilot.
Lewis, I know that you were in your career fortunate enough to not have
hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all. Bob Marley in the building.
Were you ever where one of your
Bob Marley in the building? What the guan button? Bliss man.
What is it like? Actually, really, what is it like for everybody in the tower when this happens?
Shout out to the West Indies.
Your aircraft, I would imagine, as an air traffic controller, this is the worst day possible. And what is it like for the people going through that investigation?
It's interesting you say that, because I saw this last night on the news and my heart sank, and I hadn't felt that since I was air traffic controller. I would imagine the control room got very sober and somber very quickly, and that everyone's kind of dealing with it, but they still have to be professional. You can see they were still doing their job. You can hear them still calling out stuff and controlling the planes. But I've worked, I've had 747 in Iceland with a bomb on board. I've had planes with fires on board. I never lost one that, thank God all mine landed. But Value Jet, I was waiting for that Value Jet crash to come into my airspace. And it never made it to Jacksonville Center. Remember, it crashed in the Everglades. So it just everyone just kind of is like loses their breath.
Out of your experience, how long do you think it's going to be before we actually get answers to what really happened?
They're going to do a preliminary. They're going to give you a breakdown of what they have. And then they're going to come out with, it'll be 15 to 30 days. Then they're going to come out months later. They'll come out with an official report. But again, we're going to have to look at this, because that controller calls traffic really late.
Yeah. And if those helicopters are so nimble, and that's the other surprising thing. You think that a helicopter could make a quick maneuver and evade a plane.
You think.
It's just
this is where sleep deprivation comes in.
Yeah.
Because if you have sleep deprivation, it's like having alcohol in your system.
Right.
So it's like you guys going home really late from work from a very long day, and you're driving and you feel yourself jerking a little bit. because your body's not responding the right way. That's what it's like with sleep deprivation.
We appreciate you joining us.
Dang, bro. Dang. Planes going down, y'all. Jesus Christ. Why NF Lucci home got released from jail? How y'all feel about that? Y'all fuck with Lucci? Hey, who tapping in? Like this video. Hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Leave a comment, man. Trying to get to 5K. 53 people in the building. Come on, man. Run them likes up, man. Don't be a hater, bro. And donate to this channel. The Cash App is up there. You can donate to this channel. Let's go, baby. Saturday morning. Who up with me? Okay, Chris Brown files a $500 $1 million defamation lawsuit, dude. It's just be suing. It's just a suing world, bro. Like, everybody's suing, bro. Let's see what's up with academics, y'all. Open topics, man. Leave in the box what you want to talk about. Where y'all from, man? Drop where you from in the comment box. Hit that like button. Like. Hit the like button. Ain't nothing wrong with hitting the like button. Hit the like button. Academics. What this chump? What that chump doing? Academics, this number's probably low. Academics, that chump. Let's talk about that chump, Aki. Aki the chump. Nothing new with the chump. DC playing crash DJ. Man, we know he banned from Twitch. He's breaking down, Axe breaking down lawsuits. Now, Axe breaking down, yo, Academics 3 hours ago got 4K views. Yeah, Academics is canceled. It's no way. Act never does. 16 hours ago, 3K. 1 day ago, 51K. Act numbers down. Act down, bro. Act down bad, bro. Like DJ Academic got almost 3 million people subscribed to his channel. He has millions. Like he do 50,000, 100,000 on an off day. Act ain't got the juice no more, dog. Sauce, well, yeah, like Act is down bad, bro. Niggas tired of Act. Academics is done for a while. I ain't gonna say he can't shake back in his content shit. You can shake back. You win, you lose, you draw in this content shit. You know what I mean? But Act's just, you know what I mean? The shade room already linked on. Like Act ain't got nothing going on. I wonder, did they said one of his sponsors dropped him though. He deserved that shit though, bro. That shit he was saying, he went totally left. You know what I mean? He went totally left, bro. Like Act went totally left talking to that kid like that. Act started talking some weird shit. You feel me? DJ Academic started talking some weird shit, y'all. Y'all remember? Yo started talking some total out of order weird shit. What does the message say? Ask Trump, he knows every fucking thing. You say ask Trump, you gotta ask him Cash Myers. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hide your comment. You gotta ask him. Boys saying they hate academics. Academics failure, yo. Act is a failure, bro. DJ Academics is a total failure. I don't care how successful in life he is. He's like a total failure, bro. He's really a total failure, bro. Like he does dumb shit. Okay. Let's go. Top FBI official outside high, Teva impact economy. I'm thumbing through topics, y'all. Hit that notification button, yo. Hit that like button. Like this video. 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 I can't put down the cap. Oh man. One thing about it, I'm hungry as fuck, bro. Like real shit. Stephen Miller speaks out reporters. No blunts. Judge blocks Trump's plans to freeze federal. Let's hear about that. Everybody was talking about he was going to do this. Let's go.
With the Trump administration's efforts to freeze
Hit that
trillions
like
of dollars
button.
in grants
Yo, what
and
you writing in
loans.
Chinese?
This afternoon, a judge in Rhode Island sided with nearly 24 states that have requested a temporary restraining order to pause the measure. That comes after a judge in Washington had halted the plan, but only until Monday. Earlier this week, a government memo called on agencies to freeze funding to make sure it's in line with President Trump's agenda. That sent shockwaves through the states, schools, and organizations that rely on those funds. That memo was then rescinded.
Hold up,
though
my
the
man
White
for
House
China.
press
Hold up, my
secretary
man
has
keep writing in Chinese. Me no worry, as cheese keep my eyes Chinese. Rolling two, hold. He said, "Me no worry, as cheese keep my eyes Chinese. Rolling two Phillies together make blunt Siamese." You know what I mean? Shout out to Korea, China, Tokyo. You know what I mean? Vietnam, all them Asian countries. What up, my man? Writing in Asian in there. What up? What up? You know what I mean? What up, Tokyo? What up, Tokyo? I want to go to Tokyo. It's one of my favorite. One place I want to do. I want to go hang out in Tokyo. You know what I mean? It say I is falling. Yo said I act is failing because niggas ain't beefing as much as they used to. Facts. There you go, smart man. There, man. Like this video for me, live. When you like my video, I read your comment. Give me a like and I read it. Right after you want reading everything. Trolls, it's your time to troll. All you gotta like the video and you can troll all you want. Ball Marley jokes, Jay-Z jokes, the Whoopi go. Just throw them on. I read your comment, bro. Just hit the like button. I mean, you hit the like button, I read your comment. You know what I mean? That's it. Let's go.
It's that a funding
It's the boy
freeze is still
Trumpy.
in the works.
Open topics. The floor is
Senior
open.
Trump
Tap in
administration
Saturday
official
morning.
traveled to
Who up?
Venezuela today to speak with President Nicolas Maduro about migrants. Venezuelan state TV showed the envoy for special missions,
That water
Richard
felt
Grenell,
good.
meeting with the authoritarian leader in Caracas.
That
White House
water
officials say
felt
he urged
good.
Maduro to take back deported migrants who've committed crimes in the U.S. and pushed for the release of several imprisoned Americans. The meeting comes weeks after Maduro was sworn in for a third term following last year's highly disputed election. The U.S. and several other Western nations do not recognize his victory. Turning now to the Middle East, where Israeli officials have confirmed the names of 3 hostages set to be released tomorrow by Hamas. They include American-Israeli Keith Siegel, French-Israeli Ofer Calderon, and Yarden Bibas. The news that Bibas will be released has raised questions about the fate of his wife and 2 young sons, also taken captive on October 7th. Hamas said earlier in the war that they've been killed in an Israeli airstrike. Israel has not verified that claim. In the meantime, Palestinian officials say that Israel has agreed to release 90 prisoners as part of the 4th such exchange between the 2 sides. The United Nations says that Rwandan-backed rebels are expanding their presence in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The M23 group took the major eastern city of Goma earlier this week and has advanced into South Kivu province. Congolese forces were able to repel an attack late last night, but the rebels have vowed to march to Congo's capital of Kinshasa, about 1,000 miles away.
Nissan.
In the meantime, the rebel-controlled Goma remains largely without water and electricity. The city has been a humanitarian hub for more than 6 million people in the region who've been displaced by the conflict.
We no longer had people to protect us when fighting broke out. I hope M23 have pity on us. May they bring us peace. What we are going through is not meant for children of God. We live like animals. We are suffering.
The UN also said today that it's concerned about growing human rights violations stemming from the conflict. This includes reports of executions at the hands of the rebels, as well as sexual violence carried out by the Congolese government forces. Back in this country, a New York doctor was indicted today for allegedly prescribing an abortion pill online to a teenager in Louisiana, where the procedure is banned, with few exceptions. A grand jury there charged Dr. Margaret Carpenter and her company with, quote, criminal abortion by means of
abortion diamonds. Dang. Yeah, hit that like button. I got 1 like in there. There you go. I need some more, baby. I need some more, baby. What's going on? We thumbing through the news now. This open topics. We ain't stuck on nothing, baby. We ain't stuck on nothing, baby. Okay, we hitting Baltimore. Oh, yeah, Baltimore City. A man shoots himself in front of the courthouse in Baltimore. Here we go.
Well, the courthouse here at North Avenue and Harford Road remained closed throughout the investigation today. And police tell us that the man was in critical condition at an area hospital. Police don't know why he decided to come to the courthouse. Witnesses tell 11 News they scrambled to safety as shots rang out inside the East Side District Courthouse Friday morning. One bullet went through this glass door. Baltimore police tell 11 News a man apparently experiencing a mental health issue shot himself and was also shot by a court bailiff.
As he went into the courthouse, it was clear that he
Yes.
was suffering from a behavioral
Goddamn
crisis.
right. Hold up.
He was walking back and forth.
Hey,
The shooting
who that is? Must be a new. Hey, Street Line. Subscribe to the channel, and this is all fresh news. This is Raw Dope Podcast. Raw Dope stands for the rawest and dopest interviews on the planet. Our Miranda rights and cardinal rules is no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and be used against you on the internet. And listen, check out my background, check out my portfolio. I'm from Baltimore City, West Baltimore, black man, doing my thing. Come from the streets, changed my life, became a YouTuber. Fuck on my channel. On my way to 5K, trying to hit 100K this year. I work hard for it. No handouts. Cash App up there if you want to donate to the channel. Tap in. Get to know me. This ain't no fake channel. It's a growing channel. Should be bigger than No Jumper. Should be bigger than Say Cheese. Should be bigger than this shit. And I ain't cover Baltimore hip-hop. Hey, dudes come to my channel. Nobody get shot. Nobody get disrespect. Trolls, I just have fun with trolls. Trolls like chumps in school. You slap the shit out of them. So when the trolls get the plan, I just slap all the shit out of them. Shout out to my mod squad in there, my brother Safi, Beard, my girl, everybody that's rolling with me. We trying to push this channel to the top. We trying to eat. YouTube take the bill away. They don't pay as much, so we put up the donation. Donate. We make $20 off this episode. It's better than the letter. It's gonna make more than I make off YouTube. And shout out to YouTube, but that's what I'm on. Get to know me. Black nigga coming out of Baltimore. Black man coming out of Baltimore, keeping it 1,000. That's why they call me hand 5,000, nigga. Because I'm running forever, man. Raw Dope Podcast. Subscribe to my channel, bro. Really appreciate you. Subscribe and listen. And they come in there, I'm going to do this. Here we go, Miss Dirt. Suck my dirt dick. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you playing with? Fuck is you playing with? Yeah, you. Zoe from New York. Suck my dick, pussy. Fuck around with you, bro. Don't play with me like that, bro.
The main entrance happened shortly after the courthouse opened.
He did not get through the security.
See that? I checked trolls. You didn't have to delete it.
Went through the
you know what I mean?
double doors.
You weak.
Reached the security system.
You weak.
Police say bailiff tried to talk with the 35-year-old man, but he pulled out a gun and pointed it at his head.
You weak.
Sheriff's deputies.
You weak.
Bailiffs tried to get him.
You weak.
Weapon. Unfortunately,
you weak. Hold up. You know one thing about it? Hold up. Pause. My trolls need time. Let's go, trolls. What's up? Don't be talking about you weak. You weak. You weak. You weak. I'm from Baltimore. I'm vouching for Baltimore, but I'm me. I'm fighting for Baltimore. They sending me out there to face you. You weak. Type of nigga get on another man channel and just say weak. Boy, you don't go to no white boy channels and say that. You don't go to TMZ. You don't go to Joe Rogan and play like that. Why play with your own people? You can't be out of culture playing. What you got bullied your whole life? The whole these shit slapped out you. Like, what's up, bro? Why you get on the channel and just start talking about that? You weak. You weak. You weak. Man, who want to be everybody else for themselves? I'm my motherfucking self. And listen, I'm not even going to disrespect you, but go to my channel. Go to my channel and look up the city and get to know the city. Baltimore ain't never try to be nobody else. You know what I mean? Come on. What the fuck? Hey, Safi, stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Stop. Put that man back on there, bro. Everybody don't got a dip, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's a conversation, bro. Don't do that, bro. Everybody don't got to get deleted, bro. Everybody don't got to get deleted, bro. Everybody don't got to go in timeout, bro. Man to man, bro. I don't do that, bro. If somebody get a scream me disrespectful, yo, call me on my name, cool. But, bro, when you having a conversation, that's like going on PC, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that to me, bro. It's like going on PC, bro. That's going on PC, bro. Don't put me on PC, bro. I can stand up for myself, bro. You know when a comment unacceptable, that man was just speaking his mind, bro. That man was speaking his mind. One thing I understand, bro, let me teach you about this, that these people on here, they deserve a voice. That's what's wrong with content creators. They don't talk to people in the comment box. Status needs some attention sometimes, bro. I talk to people in the comment box, bro. I talk to them, bro. I say back, I talk back, bro. I'm building my channel, bro. I'm not ducking no rat. That's some PC shit, bro. Sometimes men gotta say what they gotta say, bro. You feel me? I don't mind checking nobody. God, you say something worthwhile. Y'all, I'm from Baltimore City, and this is RAWDOPE Podcast. You feel what I'm saying? Here we go. Back to the courthouse shooting in Baltimore.
Fired a shot. The victim fired a shot.
Police say the man had a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The bailiff who fired his weapon, hitting the man, is a retired Baltimore police officer. Witnesses say a doctor in the courthouse tried to help the man until paramedics could get there.
This, of course, is just a tragic situation, but this again shows that behavioral and mental health is a real and deep issue, and we have to continue.
You something about the mental health, man, Scott?
And this is also another example of how we have
man,
to
ain't no
make sure
motherfucking mental health. That nigga wanted to die.
Having these kind of issues don't have that easy access to firearms and weapons.
I think this
is what I'm gonna say to you, right? It's people out here that suffer from mental health, but the man says it's a mental health issue. Nah, ain't no mental health issue. Life gets fucked up, and life gets you twisted and makes you want to get out of there. You get what I'm saying? Dude probably was fed up arguing with his girl, money low, can't get a job, taxes ain't coming, they taking his taxes, and he just wanted to give up. So he wanted to blow himself in front of the courthouse. What happens to people? Everybody blame things on mental health. Mental health is a real thing, and it's at an all-time high all around the suburban areas, the rich areas, the poor areas. That's a fact. But what happened to say, hey, yo, just couldn't take it no more. Fuck a mental health issue. He couldn't take life no more. Being broke is not a mental health issue. Being stressed the fuck out is not a mental health issue. Being not to provide for your people is not a mental health issue. Being stuck in a dead-end job is not a mental health issue, bro. Can't get it right is not a mental health issue, bro. It's a real life issue, bro. They be pulling that shit all on mental health, yo. That's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Straight up. Straight up. You know what I mean? Straight up, bro. Everybody be saying mental health, this, man. Come on, bro. I don't know. Everything ain't mental health. Everything ain't mental health. You know what I mean? Everything ain't mental health, bro. Everything. You can't just keep pushing that shit on mental health. Yeah, Tank the shit, bro. Tank gonna knock Roach out. Make sure you there in the Barclays to see that, bro, if you mess with Tank. If you mess with Tank, bro. Tank a real nigga, too. You feel me? They say y'all be smoking too much weed. That's the problem. Who be smoking too much weed? That's the problem. What's the problem with that? Yo, people just say anything, man. Shout out to you, though, bro. Shout out to you. Do better. Peace out. Okay, you got to tap in next time. Sorry. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can't get all the customers. Fuck wrong with you? I don't fear conflict. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about? Shut up. Trial for Rachel Myers accused of killer remains in Hartford. Okay. Baltimore wicked. The good news is why after that Lucci came home, 3.5 years in jail, he stood up like a man. They don't give praises for that. Yeah, boy stood up like a man, did his time like a man. You don't need no trophy for that, but the way the internet going, y'all so infatuated with so many fake people that y'all just retards to the fact. Y'all just retards. I can't even lie to you. Y'all just retards. Y'all just retards. Like, I can't. And that's all they talked about is that courthouse shooting. Remembering victims of American airline crash. Yeah, remember them. Hearing Helen and Martin Mosey appeal a jury instruction. Yay, Marilyn. She's appealing her sentence. Let's go. Morning trial says in Hartford court. Change of value denies Rachel Rowan case. Dude, crazy for that. He going to prison for the rest of his life. I don't know why these dudes do this time, bro. Hell yeah, bro. I ain't high, but I say I stay high, so I'm rolling up the best smoke. I'm smoking OG Kush from the West Coast. You know what I mean? The best cannabis I had in my life was in California. It's not gonna hold you. I get good weed out here in Baltimore. Don't get it fucked up. But ain't nothing like that, Cali. Ain't nothing like that. You know what I mean? California make you picky. California make you picky, bro. California is the goats of the grass. California, don't let nobody lie to you. Say it's overrated. California is grass goats. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So what? We get drunk. So what? We smoke weed. We just having fun. We don't care who sees. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying, Safi. The trolls, you got to let the trolls have their day. Because this is what this YouTube and content all about. Screaming or whatever you do, people going to voice their own opinion because it's America. It's part of the Constitution. You have a right to freedom of speech. It's up to you to react to it. Me, I don't react to it. Sometimes I feel like it, sometimes I don't. I don't got no problem with checking the dude that don't know me and I don't know them and they faking on the internet, bro. You know, and my ending words are always get to know me, bro. Look at my channel, you'll like it. I promise you, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want that other academic type stuff, go to academic channel. You get what I'm saying? Go to academic channel. Go to all them channels and be a coon. You know what I mean? That's why I say open topics. That's why I say open discussion. We talk a little bit about everything. This is my dedication from a week's worth of work putting out content to people who want to subscribe and tap into my channel. Chinese yo, why don't you just write in English? Chinese yo, why don't you just write in English, bro? Chinese yo. You know what I mean? Asian yo, I don't know what country you from of Asia, so I'm going to say Asian yo. You know what I mean? Now you got your message restricted, bro, by YouTube. There you go playing too much. I've been over here for a minute, nigga. I was down to 3 people that went up to 70. I'm not bad, bro. I'm grateful. That's what it is. That's one thing about this content creator. Right here, I put out so much content. You like it or you don't like it, but I'm here, though. I'm here to stay. 7 years, bro. You still working. And I'm about to be on Twitch. Oh, when I start screaming, I'm going to really give y'all the business. Starts now, today. Oh, man, 25 Grammy predictions. I don't want to hear that shit. Who gives a fuck about the Grammys? I don't give a fuck about the Grammys. Do y'all care about the Grammys? I don't care. Last year wasn't really no good hip-hop albums. The best album that was out, the best hit was out was They Not Like Us. Like, come on. It was some good music that dropped. The underground scene music was hard as fuck. PZ, Tech, all them type dudes, hard as fuck, bro. Dropping shit, OTR chairs, like NSC, like underground music is Grammy and nominated. We need to have an underground Grammys, underground independent Grammys. That's what we need to have for those artists, because those artists make better music than mainstream artists. Mainstream artists, hey, Bossman D-Lo took off. Raw Wave shit was cool. But you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, I'm ready for some new shit. I'm ready for these DMV artists to break. Cause that's it. You know what I mean? That's it, bro. Like, that's it. I will play some motherfucking music, but I can't. Diddy. Let's go. Let's talk about Diddy. My man Diddy. What's up with Diddy Rock?
Combs is responding to a new indictment against him.
Damn, a new indictment? Y'all knew about that?
Prosecutors accused Combs of knowingly transporting people from 2009 to 2024, quote, with intent that the individuals engage in prostitution, stating that he willfully caused the transportation of female victims, including but not limited to victim 1, victim 2, and victim 3, and commercial sex workers in interstate and foreign commerce on multiple occasions. The indictment also alleges that he, quote, engaged in a persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse toward women that was verbal, emotional, physical, and at times sexual. With the filing stating that
shout out to Candy Can, the Mod Squad in here working this morning. The Mod Squad not playing with y'all trolls.
At times,
shout out to my Mod Squad, Safi, Dayton 85, Candy Cane, hey, the Mod Squad in the building, man. We see them blues, they patrol.
Participation from the women, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation and violence. In response to this new indictment,
do y'all believe this shit about Diddy? Do y'all actually believe this about Diddy? Keep it real. Do y'all believe this about Diddy?
In their filing,
I don't.
Telling E! in a statement January 30th, the latest indictment contains no new offenses. The prosecution's theory remains flawed. The government has added the ridiculous theory that two of Mr. Combs' former girlfriends were not girlfriends at all, but were prostitutes. Mr. Combs is as committed as ever to fighting these charges and winning at trial. The 55-year-old rapper previously pleaded not guilty to federal charges related to racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking following his September 2024 arrest.
Damn, Diddy. Boy, Diddy 55 in the slam. God. Executed witness provides startling details on death. This dude was executed. Yeah, see? It's man, Myron Bowman Jr. executed by South Carolina. There you go. Here we 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 go. Trip out. Trip out. Trip out. Trip out. Trip out. Here we go. That's why I say you gotta tap into this. I didn't know nothing about this. We talking about plane crashes. We talking about all this other shit. I'm about to flip this camera around, put my blunt down. I might gotta roll up to this, and I might get emotional about this. But we gonna look at this right now. Check out the pictures. Jehovah, go. That boy right there. Y'all see it? Somebody say his name. Boy got executed by South Carolina 13 hours ago. 13 hours ago. 13 hours ago. His funeral arrangements are being made right now by his family. But we gotta hear what he done. So hit that like button right now, baby, because we ready to talk about something for real, baby. We ready to get busy like the Bunky days, bro. You know what I mean? Then I just named my mod squad. Shout out to my mod thugs. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. Shout out to it's the RAWDOPE mod fraternity. I don't know. Let's go. Just got to be vicious. That boy got executed. Them country people would do that to you.
Everybody ready?
We ready to watch an execution.
Hi, I'm Christy Shane, Director of Communications for the South Carolina.
I'm gonna show y'all this.
HRYSTISHAIN. The capital punishment sentence of Marion Bowman Jr. was carried out tonight, pursuant to the order of the South Carolina Supreme Court and in accordance with state law. The execution began at 6:04 p.m. He was pronounced dead by a physician at 6:27 p.m. Bowman was sentenced to death for murder and arson in the February 16, 2001 death of 21-year-old Candy Louise Martin in Dorchester County. Bowman shot Martin, stuffed her in the trunk of her, and then set the car on fire.
Good God Almighty.
Bowman's last statement was read to witnesses by his attorney. It was lengthy and includes a poem. I have copies for you. It will also be posted on our website. Witnesses to the execution included Bowman's attorney, a prosecuting solicitor's office, and 3 members of the news media who will address you now. After all 3 speak, they will answer questions from the podium. They will not be available for interviews after the press conference ends because they have to write their stories too. First, Jeffrey Collins from the Associated Press.
Good evening. I'm Collins with the Associated Press. That's JEFFREYCOLLINS. And I'm just going to kind of walk through what I saw from starting at 6 o'clock when the curtain opened. Marion Bowman was laying out on the table. His arms were strapped down. He was laying from left to right. His head is on the right side.
Just got executed in South Carolina.
When the curtain opened, looked at his attorney.
Y'all looking at the planes.
in the witness room with
They
us.
just killed that boy down in
At
South
that point,
Carolina
he
legally.
and, Mr. Young exchanged some
That
kind of
death
greeting.
penalty still
Marion Bowman
exists.
told him he was okay, and then Mr. Young stood up and started to read Mr. Bowman's final statement. It was about 3 minutes long. During the final statement, Marion Bowman, after he exchanged that greeting, started looking at the ceiling and closed his eyes, maybe opened them once or twice as the statement was being read. Once Mr. Young stopped reading the statement, once it was finished, you could see that, Marion Bowman didn't move at that point. At that point, his breathing became a little more heavy. He's a large man, and so it was hard to see his chest movements, but after the statement finished, you could see there was chest movements. You see he was breathing fairly heavily. You could see him puffing out his lips during his exhales, kind of like that. That lasted less than a minute. You could tell his head was bobbing up and down as he breathed a little bit. I think about 6:07, so that'd have been about 2 minutes after the statement ended, or a little longer than that. I didn't see any other movements. There were no more movements and no activity until 6:26 when the doctor came in. She put her stethoscope on his chest and a hand on his neck, and she sat there for nearly a minute. And when she was finished, she did a little pat on his chest and backed away, and then announced him dead at 6:27. He had since been carried in. I'm going to turn it over to Ann to see if she wants to add anything.
Damn.
Hi, I'm Ann Emerson
Damn.
with CIV Channel 4 out of Charleston. And
Damn.
I think Jeffrey gave us a very good glimpse into what happened today. When we arrived in that room, the curtain is closed. So it is just the witnesses, the solicitors, representative who was there, Boyd Young, someone from SLED, and Christy Shane, who's in there, along with the three of us. While we were sitting there, we waited for the curtain to open. The curtain opened pretty quickly after we got in there, after 6 o'clock. And as he said, that's when Boyd was able to read the statement that had been provided, which was quite lengthy. And those last words from Marion Bowman, we did have an opportunity to see Mr. Bowman look at his attorney a couple of times and mouth some words. I think he said something as well afterwards to Boyd, but we couldn't see what he was exactly saying. We could just tell there was something going on. And then also we saw his eyes looking around. I saw him looking sort of more at his lawyer and then possibly around at the rest of the people in the room. As far as the timing goes, I think that's exactly what was going on as well. I don't think there were any differences in what we saw as far as the breathing and the respirations that were going on with Mr. Bowman. That was pretty much right at that time. So I think that's all I would really add to it, was what happened at the beginning in that room. And I'm going to hand it over to the other media witness here, Skylar.
I'm Skylar Laird, but that's SKYLARLAIRD. I'm a reporter with the South Carolina Daily Gazette. I don't really have much to add. I think they pretty much covered it. We walked into the room, the curtain was closed. They drew it aside right at 6 p.m. And his attorney, Boyd Young, got up to read the last statement. Right before that, Marion Bowman seemed to turn his head and nod at his attorney. And they had a little exchange there. He read the statement for about 3 minutes and then sat back down. Marion Bowman looked at him again, facing the ceiling, mostly with his eyes closed while the statement was being read. He looked back at his attorney. They had another exchange that we couldn't quite hear. And then the execution began at 6:04. Like Jeffrey said, there was about a minute where he was breathing heavier. You can see him puffing out his lips and puffing out his cheeks a little bit. And then after that, it was shallower breathing. You could still see some chest movements. That all stopped around 6:06. And then there was no movement after that until 6:26 when the doctor came into the room and looked at him for about a minute with a stethoscope to his chest, and then declared him dead at 6:27, which was when it ended.
Dang.
Anybody has any questions?
Damn, bro. Bro, they said that's a third person in South Carolina executed, bro. They ain't playing no motherfucking games out there, bro. That's one place I ain't never moving, boy. You ain't here. You get found guilty out there, boy, you end up like Marion Bowman. I'm gonna look up his crime and see what's going on, bro. Why did they put him down like that? Why was he executed? Why he didn't win no appeals? Like, I'm looking up for the actual case right now, y'all. Like, this is different. They was protesting for him, but he shot and killed a girl. Here we go. Let's see. So this dude right here, he covers death row cases. A weird dude. So he about to break down a whole case of Marion Bowman. And then y'all about to hear it. I had to get out this open topic, but this is something that caught my eyes. A man was just executed in South Carolina for killing a girl and then setting the car on fire, which is a serious crime. But the boy, and they said they putting him down.
And convictions. As you may know, with these death row cases, we're talking about crimes sometimes committed 20 years ago or more. So there will be a link in the description below for the maximum sentence as well. I hope everyone out there enjoyed the holiday season, and I'm glad that you are joining me here on this channel for the start of a new year. As I have been doing every year with the first video of the year.
Fuck that. Get to it.
Problems obtaining the drugs necessary for the procedure. By the way, it does look like Ohio now has the drugs necessary because it appears they're planning to clean house of their death row units with 26 executions scheduled over the next 36 months.
Dang.
That's almost one every month through the year 2028. Anyway, as I said, there were 30 executions scheduled in 2024. Of the 30 scheduled executions, 5 were canceled for various different reasons. Some people used the word stayed in these cases. Execution got stayed. I prefer canceled or halted. This means that 25 executions were carried out during the past year. And those death row inmates were...
While y'all sitting here, this is really alarming, right? While we shop, while we do things. Now listen to me. When you commit some of these crimes out here, that's the penalty. But me being from Maryland, where the death penalty is abolished, it's weird as fuck to know that these other states are doing this. Did you hear what the state of Ohio doing? From 20, they executed 25 people last year. But from this year to 2028, they executing a person a month. Y'all better get yourself together.
Executed in 9 different states. Alabama had the most with 6, Texas with 5, Oklahoma 4, Missouri 4, South Carolina 2, Georgia 1, Utah 1, Florida 1, and Indiana 1. If there are no changes, the first execution of the year 2025 will be Marion Bowman Jr. in South Carolina on January 31st. There are 30 inmates currently on South Carolina's death row. That includes Marion Bowman Jr. and another man locked up in California for a crime that he committed there. But he was sentenced to death for a crime in South Carolina and is considered as one of their death row inmates. Dorchester County in South Carolina includes the Charleston and North Charleston areas. Marion Bowman, who turned 44 years old last June, went to high school in Dorchester County along with the victim in this case, Candy Louise Martin.
White girl.
The two were well acquainted with each other. When questioned, Bowman even said that he was having an affair with the single mother of one child. He was married and also had a child. According to reports, on February 16 of the year 2001, a Friday, Marion Bowman was in a car with his sister on their way to get something from a pharmacy in Branchville, South Carolina, when he spotted Candy Martin with some friends outside of a house. At the time, Candy was 21 years old and had a young son. Bowman was 20 years old. Bowman got out of the car to have a discussion with Candy about money that she owed him, according to him. Now, Bowman would later say that the money she owed him was for drugs, though we don't really have proof of that. Apparently, Bowman was not happy with how the discussion went with Candy. And when he got back in the car, Bowman told his sister that Candy will, quote, be dead by dark, unquote. In other words, by nightfall. Bowman would also later say that he believed Candy was wearing a wire installed by authorities to get him in trouble. Sometime later that Friday evening, Candy had driven to a home where it just so happened that Bowman was having drinks with some friends. At some point, Bowman got inside Candy's car and he asked his cousin, James Gatson, to also get in the car. Bowman then directed Candy to drive, and he ended up taking her into a secluded area near some woods. Both Candy and Bowman got out of the car, and after exchanging some words, Bowman began shooting at her. The cousin, Gatson, would later testify that Candy was pleading for her life, saying, please don't shoot me, I have a child to take care of. But Bowman continued shooting anyway. Bowman then dragged Candy's body into the woods and drove her car back into town, telling his cousin not to talk to anyone about what just happened. Bowman then spent several hours cruising around in the car and visiting other friends that he had picked up. Some of those friends would later testify that Bowman had bragged to them about killing Candy Martin. At one point during his cruise around town, he even tried to sell Candy's car. When Bowman's attempt to sell the car failed, he asked a friend named Travis Felder, who had a car, to follow him. It was now about 3 o'clock in the morning. Felder agreed and followed Bowman to the location where Candy had been killed. He watched as Bowman went into the woods, dragged the body back to the car that Bowman was driving, Candy's car, and then placed the body in the trunk. He then lit the car on fire. Bowman got into Felder's car and they left the scene. The fire department was called out to the car on fire where the body of Candy Martin was found in the trunk. It was now the early morning hours of Saturday, February 17th of the year 2001. With so many people involved and talking, and the threats that Bowman had made, by that Saturday afternoon, the murder was already linked to Bowman and he was arrested for murder. Some reports indicate that he was also linked by DNA because his DNA was found inside Candy's private parts, which appears to indicate that at some point during the evening before, the two had also been intimate. Both the friend, Travis Felder, and the cousin, James Gatson, were also charged with lesser crimes in relation to Candy Martin's murder. Both reached plea deal agreements with the prosecutors. Felder was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment, which became 3 years of probation for being an accessory after the fact. Gatson, who was present when the murder occurred and fled from the scene along with Bowman and never bothered to report what he had seen, was sentenced to 20 years in jail. Not much is known about the victim, the life of Candy Martin, except that she was 21 years old, grew up in Orangeburg, South Carolina, and had a son named Tyler, who was born in 1999, making him 2 years old at the time his mom was killed. He is now 25 years old. Please remember to hit the subscribe.
Damn, yo, he deserved that shit. He deserved it. Call me what you want to do. Call me what you want to call me, y'all. Say what y'all want to say. Y'all heard the story. How y'all feel about that? That nigga's a fucked up nigga. Now, that's a bad person. That's a bad person, bro. That ain't, man. Come on, bro. You killed that girl, bro. You really killed that girl, bro. You really killed that girl, bro. You really killed that girl, bro. And yo was big as shit. You know what I mean? That was, you know what I mean? I told you, I don't play the 50. But now I'm into this, yeah. I'm into this now.
But strings of appeals, requests for clemency, they can seem like justice denied.
So another inmate got executed.
Who sometimes live for decades without a sense of closure. But the stories of what happened to these victims and why inmates and their attorneys say they deserve leniency can give us a unique window into this part of our criminal justice system.
Mhm.
We're going to take a closer look at the most notable cases behind a few of these killers as the United States carried out its last execution of the year on December 19th. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime.
Yes, see, I'm getting busy. Now, I'm glad y'all tapped in with me. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. Listen, now I told you it was I'm freestyling. So what I am to now, if you just tuned in, is to the execution, dudes, and that's about to be my cup of tea. See, every time I'm with y'all and y'all vibe out with me, I come up with something new. So now the United States has been killing people. They breaking the laws. Now, what y'all gonna do on this little episode in the last, I'm out of here at 10 o'clock, so the last 40 minutes, we gonna listen to some of these cases of dudes that been caught up in this. You know what I mean? Yes, it's $20 worth of game right here. And you got the, hey, if you don't donate to the channel, you just don't fuck with me. But listen, man, if you don't do anything, like this video. So I'm getting into now is the execution. Now it's people. We look at the planes crash and rest in peace to all those people that did their lives. We got the Diddy, we got all this shit going on. We got 1,000,001 things going on, right? But we're not getting into the fact that some men and women are on death row, and some deserve to be there, and some don't deserve to be there. But humanity is very important. You have people that advocate for people that's on death row because they feel like, hey, you locked them up for taking a life. You don't deserve to take a life. Let God handle them. They're in jail for the rest of their life. Then you got people that advocate, hey, they kill children, they kill women, they did crimes so heroic that they deserve to die for these crimes. Now, us as people that watch YouTube and watch a lot of shit and a lot of vloggers, especially vloggers that do hip hop and urban community development, such as myself, we don't cover stuff like this. But this is very, very important to me today because this is one of the things that's going on in America that I overlook. This is one of the things in America that I don't be checking out. So we're going to check out a little bit. Now, we talked about the dude, Bowman. He just got killed, and we all listened to that case. If you just tapped in, you're going to have to rewind this and listen to it. We see why he got the death penalty. Everybody that just seen about that dude, what was his name? Bowman, he deserved to die. What he did was he killed the woman. She was white. He shot her up. He went back in the woods, put her body in the trunk, and burnt her up, put a bunch of people in the shit. He got death penalty. He was a big dude. Probably looked like he was about 6'3", 400 pounds. Big dude, South Carolina. Sent him away from here. Now, this dude, you know what I mean? We're born with inmates, with 6 evil inmates executed for horrifying murders. We're going to get into this. Please like this video. Please share this video. Tap in with me, man. Get to know me, man. That's the motto.
25 death row inmates were executed across 9 states. All were men convicted of murder, and nearly all were injected with lethal drugs to carry out their sentence. The only state to use a different method was Alabama, which carried out 6 executions using lethal gas instead. Now, of the 25 inmates, the shortest amount of time that any of them spent behind bars before their deaths was 6 years. This is according to the nonprofit Death Penalty Information Center. The longest, get this, a whopping 38 years. This is why we talk about so many times people sit on death row for decades. 27 states, they still allow death as a punishment for crimes, as does the United States government and military in some cases. As of 2024, the death penalty was on hold by executive action in 5 states, but capital punishment is still legally on the books. Let's get into this right now. We're going to go through a series of cases. One of the states that does allow capital punishment is Oklahoma, where Kevin Underwood was the last death row inmate to be executed in 2024 on December 19th. And in fact, it was his 45th birthday when he was executed. So what did he do? In 2006, then 26-year-old Underwood killed Jamie Rose Boland, a 10-year-old girl, in Purcell, Oklahoma. According to the Associated Press, Jamie lived with her dad in the same building as Underwood, who was a former grocery store worker. The Norman Transcript, this Oklahoma news outlet, reported that Underwood lured Jamie to his apartment, hit her with a cutting board, and then suffocated and sexually assaulted her. Underwood later told officers he had fantasies about cutting up Jamie and eating her. He reportedly tried to cut off her head in the bathtub, but he gave up. So he ends up putting her naked body into a plastic tub and seals it up with duct tape. Now, 2 days after Jamie's disappearance, police ended up stopping Underwood at this roadblock that had been set up as part of the search. And Underwood actually asked the police when they planned on talking to him because he was the last person to see Jamie alive. FBI agents, they questioned Underwood, eventually went with him back to his apartment where they found the plastic tub in a closet. Underwood told the agents a body was inside, reportedly confessed to murdering and attempting to decapitate Jamie. Defense attorneys, tough job for them. For Underwood, they argued that his trial should be moved to another county due to inescapable media coverage of the case. That request was actually granted. And when he finally went to trial in 2008, it was in Cleveland County. Underwood's taped confession, it was played for the jury. The Norman transcript reports that neither Underwood's parents nor Jamie's family were in the courtroom when that confession was played. Understandable.
Yeah, he deserved it, bro. He deserved it.
And in it, Underwood had said that he had been planning this murder for months. But he also said this was entirely against his nature. It took only 20 minutes for the jury to come back and find Underwood guilty. It's one of the fastest verdicts I've ever seen. Jamie's grandmother, Rose Fox, was reported as saying, "You attack our children, our innocents, the state of Oklahoma will hunt you down like a rabid dog and put you down like a rabid dog." On March 7th, 2008, the jury deliberated for around 8 hours and determined that Underwood should die by lethal injection. And a few weeks later, a district court judge formally sentenced him to death row. Now, there was an appeal. It was heard in 2010 with attorneys on behalf of Underwood arguing that his constitutional rights were violated when he was questioned about the murder by police.
Your bitch ass don't got no constitution,
Underwood had
right?
come to them as a witness, and they just proceeded accordingly. This appeal was unanimously rejected. So now you fast forward to 2024, and Underwood had spent more than a decade behind bars. His defense team tried to do one more thing. They tried to seek mercy in November, and the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 10th Circuit actually issued a stay of execution on December 9th so that a clemency hearing could be held. But the Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board denied Underwood clemency on December 13th. According to the Department of Corrections, Underwood's last meal was chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, pinto beans, hot roll, cheeseburger, and fries. In his final words, Underwood said, "I would like to apologize again for all the terrible things that I did. I hate that I did those things, and I wish I could take them back." But he also said the decision to execute me on my birthday and 6 days before Christmas was a needlessly cruel thing to do to my family. But I'm very sorry for what I did, and I wish I could take it back. Mr. Underwood died by lethal injection at the Oklahoma State Penitentiary on December 19th, 2024.
Listen, I got to play this for y'all. Now, I'm going to get back into Underwood, but I want y'all to hear what this sick motherfucker said before he got executed. You know what I mean? He deserved it. That's what I'm saying. You killed a 10-year-old girl, chopped the body up, tried to cut her fucking head off. Boy, you should have died, nigga, when they found you guilty. Now, that's how I'm keeping it real, bro. You should have died before they found you guilty, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anybody that respect that or anybody that don't got nothing to say about that is different, bro. I can't respect you, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? Man, can't believe people. He lost his rights when he tried talking to it. Yes, God. Yes, God. That's right, bro. That's right, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like this video, y'all. Like this video. Push me in the algorithm. What content creator? And I cover hip hop, news, sports, and entertainment. But on this Saturdays and Sundays, I said when I get up, I'm gonna cover certain stuff, and then I'm just gonna be surfing, so I could just find out shit with y'all. Now listen, this is what the bitch ass nigga had to say. This is what he had to say.
Spending years on death row
in the clemency hearing. This is what his bitch ass had to say.
A warning before we get into this story. It is so graphic. We
Y'all
can't
listen
air
to this,
a lot of it
Please
That
like
being
this video.
said, you may still want to mute the television.
Yes, I do.
If you have young children in the room with you right now.
Mute the television if you have young children around.
Underwood denied clemency. He spoke for 2 minutes today.
This is what he said.
The board took to decide
Before they killed him.
10-year-old Jamie Rose Boland was
Rest in peace, baby Jamie.
2006.
Beautiful
Her
princess, yo.
mutilated body found in Underwood's Purcell apartment while the family had searched for her for days. He was convicted and even confessed.
News 4's Dylan Brown was at today's hearing where an apology didn't seem to change minds. Dylan.
No, it didn't, Jolene. It was emotional. Kevin Underwood and his family apologizing to a room full of Jamie Boland's loved ones.
And
But in
his
the end,
family.
His confession video from 2006 was played, and its graphic imagery ultimately will let
Y'all listen to this like the video while I roll up.
This will be hard for some viewers to hear and see.
Although
Let's
I'm
just
not
review.
willing to die, I recognize that I deserve to for what I did.
2 minutes. That's how long convicted killer Kevin Underwood spoke before the state pardon and parole board, denying him clemency. After, though, his confession seen for the first time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna review that message.
I'm sorry. You let me go.
Underwood killed and raped 10-year-old Jamie Rose Boland in his Purcell apartment in 2006. Graphic crime scene images shown Friday. The little girl's body laid in a bin in Underwood's closet. Loved ones Friday argued against clemency.
She will never have the experience to be a wife, to have a career, to be a mother, go to college, or all the things that life has to offer. There is no one else to blame except you, Kevin Underwood.
Boland's father, Curtis, too emotional to speak.
I just want to state that, you know,
He deserve it, y'all.
just listen.
Adding to the emotion, disturbing details of Underwood's actions that day and days leading up to it.
When Mr. Underwood wasn't working as a grocery stopper, he preferred to spend most of his time online, either looking at porn or talking to internet friends.
A year prior to the murder, he was quizzed on his fetishes, the results showing high marks with interests in incest, cannibalism, and pedophilia.
In a box with his porn and sex toys, Mr. Underwood kept a Barbie doll head with spikes driven through the cheeks and eyes, a manifestation of his torture fantasy.
The state laying out a graphic timeline of events after she died. Underwood raped and partially decapitated her. After all that, he confessed he attempted to eat parts of her body. Underwood's mother, Connie, pleading on behalf of her son.
Kevin is sorry, and I am too.
An apology repeated by Underwood himself.
If my death could change what I did, I would gladly die.
After 2 minutes of deliberating, the board voting 3-0 to deny clemency. Now, in the end, these are recommendations. It goes to Governor Kevin Stitt, who will have that final decision. Underwood's execution is set for next Thursday.
They knocked him out, bro. He gone. Kevin Underwood, bro. Kevin Underwood, a fucked up nigga, bro. These some death row cases. See, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I ain't even know schedule for execution, bro. Like I didn't know these many people that was still dying out here, bro. I was slipping. About to play another case for y'all. This one here now, if the first one was a black guy in South Carolina, this is a second case coming up. So, you know what I mean? This dude, older white dude, he covered this joint. I've been watching Yo for a while. I never thought that the audience would be interested in it, but it's some of my Geek Squad shit. So I'm tapping in, bro. But I was just surfing through the internet, talking about ASAP Rocky and shit. Then I ran across these executions and realized the United States of America in like 9 different states are not playing. You commit these crimes, and guess what? I wanted to do my own knowledge and take on it and see, do these people deserve it? And the 2 crimes that I heard, them motherfuckers deserved it.
In the state of Alabama on
this
February
another execution.
6th,
this black man, Alabama,
19 years old, 33 years ago, when he committed the crime that got him sentenced to death for murder that he committed in the year 1991 in Alabama. What makes this case a bit strange is that Demetrius Frasier was in the state of Michigan the following year in 1992. And while there, he was arrested for armed robbery, indecently assaulting a young girl. Remember that YouTube doesn't want me using the R word in my videos. Felony firearms possession and felony murder in Michigan. On March 8th of that year, 1992, Frasier either lured or forced a 14-year-old girl named Crystal Kendrick into an abandoned building in Detroit. Crystal Kendrick was a frequent runaway and had actually been gone from her home since October of the year before, either living on the streets or sleeping on someone's couch or possibly even living in the abandoned building where she was attacked by Frasier. According to reports, once inside the abandoned building, he attempted to force himself upon Crystal, but she refused and fought off his advances. So he shot her. Frasier was later convicted and sentenced to life in prison in Michigan for that crime. The state of Michigan has never had the death penalty after officially becoming a state in the year 1837.
Okay.
So the most Frasier can be sentenced to there is a life sentence. And a life sentence in Michigan probably means he will get to walk the streets again someday. Now, it's not clear what compelled him to confess. Maybe a life sentence with the possibility of parole wasn't good enough for him. And he decided to confess to another murder that happened in a state that does have the death penalty. Alabama, a state that will likely sentence him to death. Or maybe he just had a guilty conscience. I don't know. But after he was arrested for the crimes that he committed in Michigan in March of 1992, he was interrogated. And during the interrogation, he told detectives that 4 months earlier, he killed a woman in Birmingham, Alabama. So detectives in Michigan contacted detectives in Alabama, and Alabama detectives flew to Michigan to question Frasier. Frasier stated that during the early morning hours of November 26, 1991, he saw a light on the ground floor of an apartment building at the Fountain Heights apartment complex in Birmingham. We would later learn that a 40-year-old woman named Pauline Brown lived in that apartment. Pauline was also the mother of 2 daughters, but they weren't home at the time. Frasier removed a screen from a window and went into the apartment through that window. He went into a bedroom and found a few dollars. He said it was about $5 or $10. And he could hear a television on in another bedroom. So he went to that bedroom and found Pauline Brown asleep in her bed. Frasier said that he pointed a pistol at her and woke her up. He asked for more money and she gave him $80 from her purse. He then forced her to remove her clothing and then proceeded to indecently assault her. Frasier would say that during the entire time that he was assaulting her, Pauline Brown kept begging for her life by repeatedly saying, "Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me." And that he got so fed up with her begging that he put the gun to her head and fired a shot. Frasier stated that he got worried someone may have heard the gunshot, so he quickly left the apartment and ran across the street to conceal himself for a while. When he was satisfied that no one heard anything, he returned to the apartment and continued searching for anything that he can take. He stated that he also ate 2 bananas in the kitchen and then left again, later disposing of the gun in a ditch. Pauline would leave for work early each morning and stop to pick up a friend who was also a co-worker. When Pauline failed to pick up her friend and did not show up for work, several co-workers became concerned and went to her apartment about 8:30 in the morning, and with the help of a maintenance man to gain entry, Pauline was found dead. Pauline lived with 2 grown daughters, but one had stayed overnight at her grandmother's home and the other had stayed with friends that night. At some point, Demetrius Frasier made his way back to Michigan, where he was born and lived all his life. And 4 months later, he killed again when he murdered a young Crystal Kendrick in an abandoned building. And he was arrested. His trial for the Michigan murder took place that same year, and he was extradited to Alabama a few years later in 1996 to go on trial for the murder of Pauline Brown, where he was found guilty and sentenced to death. At some point, he was transferred back to Michigan to begin serving his life sentence there. If Demetrius Frasier, for some weird reason, wanted to be moved from a general population of prisoners in Michigan to be on death row in Alabama, he would have to wait. Michigan held him for 18 years until the year 2011, when he was then transferred to a death row unit at the Holman Correctional Facility in Alabama. Unfortunately, the only picture of the murder victim, Pauline Brown, that I have comes from an old newspaper article, and it is quite grainy. I would like to thank a Facebook follower, Helen Goswick, for her help in getting me this photo. Actually, Helen has been amazing in keeping me updated on death row and execution matters over the past couple of years. And the best details I could find about Pauline Brown comes from the prosecutor's opening arguments during Demetrius Frasier's trial in Alabama in 1996. Here are some of the remarks that the prosecutor told the jury. The remarks might not be in the same order that he spoke them. Pauline Brown was killed 2 days before Thanksgiving in 1991. Pauline was the daughter of Augusta Starks. She had worked as a cook for Bowman Foods for 20 years, and she had 2 daughters. She came from a good family, whose mother, Augusta, had worked for over 30 years in the Birmingham Housing Authority. And Curtis, her brother, has worked for the American Cast Iron Pipe Company for 25 years. Good, decent, honest people. In November of...
I'm gonna be honest with you, that boy deserved it. You know what I mean? I ain't being on no sucker shit. I wish prison and knowing on nobody, but these type of crimes, I can't even knock them people, bro. I can't even wear those be like, damn, bro. Like, I mean, what the fuck? But what you expecting them to say? Like, be honest, right? We just heard 3 different crimes, bro, all involving women. So what I'm telling you, that's what the most death row inmates is there for, killing women. Like killing women and kids and doing the R word. You get what I'm saying? Doing, indecent acts in the process of this. And, if any man, woman will agree, you know what I mean? If they don't do it, somebody else will do it, bro. Because I can't, I'm Muslim and, Allah forgives, bro. But on that, you know what I'm saying? On that, I guess Allah had his punishment. Allah seen fit, executions get stopped all the time. Them executions ain't get stopped, bro, for a reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them executions ain't get stopped for a reason. So those idiots, bro, deserve what they got, bro. Honestly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because with prayer changes everything. We are humans. And them prayers didn't work. Prayers work for dudes on death row. Some dudes that was on death row got off of death row. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying it was wrong. But some dudes escaped death row. Because the jury or whatever the pills found as though, whatever they did. But, man, when you doing that shit with them women, man, and stuff like that, bro, you deserve it, bro. You deserve it. That's who get that. So what I learned
tonight, a Diddy knife attack. That's right. A victim describes ambushing Combs with a knife, attacking him with a knife after he allegedly her. And Diddy paranoia? Now Diddy claimed prosecutors are in disguise, spying on him in his jail cell, as he claims, "I'm not a monster," as he files a $50 million lawsuit against a witness. Now think about it. JFK, RFK, MLK, and Diddy, yes, demands mounting for the secret Diddy files to be released. Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. Thank you for being with us.
She ain't no joke. Nancy
Diddy
Grace.
gets back. A $50 million defamation suit filed by the music mogul against grand jury witness who claims to have infamous freak-off tapes.
Lawsuit, schmawsuit. I want to talk about a Diddy knife attack. An alleged victim claims she was gang at the hands of Diddy, a revenge after she brings up Tupac Shakur's murder, and after that says she goes to stab Diddy. Straight out to crimeonline.com, investigative reporter Sydney Sumner. What happened?
Ashley, that's correct. Ashley Parham claims that she was attacked.
We freestyling through the
at a friend's
news,
house.
baby.
She made this comment to a friend, a man she was kind of seeing, and she claims he lured her to his home, knowing that Diddy and these other men would be there and attack her. So she claims Diddy attacked her viciously with a TV remote. And after that attack, she claims all of the men who were involved acted like nothing happened. He walked out into the backyard of this home, found Diddy and his associates smoking casually in the backyard. He makes a comment to her, "I'm surprised you can walk." He claims that he drugged her like a horse. And she had already armed herself with a kitchen knife because she's in fear. She couldn't find her clothes. She couldn't find her purse, her cell phone, and she's at this.
I heard that gibberish before. I don't care about that. I want to hear about the lawsuit.
Baby. She ended up as carrying anyway and spent.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that story. She's lying.
Those white gates behind my left shoulder is where it all went down. It's where agents pulled troves and troves of evidence out of there, including those bottles of baby oil.
You know what? You don't have to say it like it tastes bad, because that's going to be an element of proof. And you cannot go in front of a jury.
Yo, she is so funny.
You disbelieve it or you discount it, because these women are describing waking up
Facts.
with pain in their
Hold on. Let me read these comments. It was a Black Hawk that collided with the plane. Yes. Loss of life passed through. Yes. I am talking about what happened in Philadelphia last night. I was on that in Philadelphia last night, first thing this morning. A private jet crash. It went down. Several people were killed in that situation. It's like it's still cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? It was heroic. I played that earlier in the video. We was on top of that. You know what I mean? But now we was talking about some death row inmates. This is like on Saturdays and Sundays, you know what I'm saying? I don't really get into my journalist bag. It's kind of like a freelance day, so I hit you with a topic. And the topic was the Philadelphia situation. The Philadelphia situation was tragic. And we talked a little bit about the ASAP Rocky situation. Then we just chit-chat for a little bit. Had to lean on a couple trolls. Some trolls had to get checked and had to get put on timeout for a day. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? But hey, hit that like button, bro. It's 34 people in here. Y'all, I appreciate if we could be twins on the like side. You know what I'm saying? And the Cash App is up there. You can donate. You can buy a t-shirt. Oh, man, I see a 10 over there by the football. Somebody donated. Shout out to you who did that, man. Much love and respect, bro. Got $20 on Cash App. Another little 10 over there, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who's supporting this channel, bro. But if you become a new member, bro, that's greatly appreciated. On my way to 5K, trying to hit 10K, working hard. Missed my event last night. I was supposed to give y'all a live vlog. Mr. Cheeks 30-year anniversary. It was our White Marsh. I was supposed to be there last night, bro. We was on the road, man. Kenny fucked up, bro. And I just got mad and we said, man, fuck that shit. But, you know what I'm saying? I might be out and about today, man. But I got to get y'all in the streets content. But let's get back in up here. See, listen. Nancy Grace is one of my, I don't know. She's one of my favorite journalists because it's just like raw and uncut in the way she talks, the way she do it. So I always watch her shit. You get what I'm saying? Crime Stories by Nancy Grace is one of my favorite female journalists. You get what I'm saying? She dope as fuck, bro. Like older white lady. Probably from California, so damn well. I never did research on her life. The way she do journals is funny as a motherfucker. She be into these fucking stories. And she been crucifying Diddy. I don't agree with his everything, but you just gotta listen to it.
By empty bottles of baby oil. Don't laugh it off, Crispin. But Crispin, while you're there, you're in front of Diddy's mansion in Miami. Isn't that where he intended to stay? If he had made bond and had planned to fly to Miami from Manhattan?
Yeah, actually, he said that he was going to stay right here in his Miami mansion, and
He'd wear a GPS tracker, and any of his travel would be tracked.
Miami Mansion.
This is it. This is where he would stay. But I can tell you from talking to some neighbors, that's certainly not what they wanted. Some of these neighbors told me today that they were subjected to 2 and 3 day and night long parties going on at this mansion right behind me. And when they talked about they're happy when he didn't get banned, I don't see anybody crying that their neighborhood is not the center of all this attention and wild parties that last 2 and 3 nights long.
Much less the feds closing in a major raid on that place. So you state that the neighbors around that multi-million-dollar mansion there in Miami knew that there would be 3 and 4 day parties. That's certainly putting perfume on the pig. The feds call it freak-offs, aka. So did they not suspect that criminal activity was taking place?
You know, I got to tell you, I had a conversation with one of those people today about that, and why the police never came. And I'll be honest with you, you got a lot of money, you party. Some people party more than other people. If you got a lot of money, sometimes you party more than people who don't have a lot of money. But these are such sprawling estates that what goes on inside these houses, you're probably just not going to hear with the hurricane windows and the size of the property here. This is home to, like I said, 55 acres of paradise. And there's only about 50 houses here, and they're sprawled out. So they got an acre and a half between them. So you're really not going to hear things when you go back inside. And Diddy's backyard, it overlooks the water. And it's the first house when you come over the bridge on your left. So it's not like he was deep inside this development. He was right at the entrance. So there wasn't a whole lot of people that were going to see anything. It was his backyard, the water,
that joint
and
nice.
$395.
That joint nice. That joint nice. That joint, hey, that boy joint nice. I ain't gonna lie, the boy said match it. Diddy said put it back in his match it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Money, 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 money. Money. Money, 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 money. Money. You know what I mean?
But first, I want you to hear from MTV's Making the Band. This is where Sean Combs is berating a woman about getting fat.
Ronnie, what's your stomach looking like? For real, are you feeling a little sick? You're like a burger away.
Okay. Some of you might laugh at that, think that's no big deal. That, by the way, is from our friends at MTV on Making the Band. But it's just another way of degrading women. I want to watch this one more time. Take a look at the look on her face.
Ronnie, what's your stomach looking like? For real, are you feeling a little sick? You're like a burger away.
Juanita, what's your stomach looking like? For real? Are you feeling a little thick, fat? You're like a burger away. Dr. Schwartz, could you
she be on Diddy line, bro.
This is just
imagine as he assists Diddy, tell him to go get 100 bottles of
and he's right. It doesn't prove sex trafficking, but it
I'm gonna tell y'all this. We can get in this, man. Stop playing shit. Let me talk to my people. There's 30 people in here. I like to look at the camera and talk to y'all, man. Diddy shit, like I said, my opinion is the same. You can look back. I remember first hearing this shit. We went on it, you know what I'm saying? But when I think about it, 80% of the shit they got Diddy caught up in is bullshit. 20% of the shit I feel like, Diddy, what's going on here? You get what I'm saying? But man, to be locked up with no bail for this shit is just insane. To me, it's cruel and unusual punishment. I don't think that he posed a threat to society. When you locked up with a bail, I don't think he posed a threat to no witness, especially when y'all got home monitors and shit like that, bro. He's a billionaire, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if his ass do witness tampering or play with him, he goes back to jail. So him being locked up, some of the shit he did and some of the shit he simply did. You get them? So I just feel like it's a money play for a lot of people. It's a media frenzy. You post something about it, gets thousands of views, bro. It is just a clickbait in the internet frenzy until he's found guilty or not guilty. Do I think he's gonna get found guilty on all charges? Hell no. Do I think they're gonna crack his pockets with some of them silver lawsuits? Hell yeah. Do I think 80%? I'm an 80% person. I think 80% of those lawsuits gonna get dropped? Hell yeah. Do I think 20% of the people gonna make out? Hell yeah. Do I think he's gonna get convicted of all the crimes? Hell no. Do I think they're gonna put a banana in the tailpipe and try to convict them of something? Yes. You know what I mean? That's just all the shit that you face, bro. But this is just, it always look bad before it look good. Yo, Diddy can get a guilty verdict like OJ and like a lot of people. Or Diddy can get guilty, you know, get found guilty, man. But, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, it's tough. You get what I'm saying? But he put himself in that position, bro. For years and years and years, bro. We don't know Puff personally. We ain't party with Puff, but we been hearing weird shit before the internet came out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that old. I've been hearing weird shit before the internet came out. People were saying shit before the internet came out. Way before the internet was a thing. But you know what I'm saying, bro? You reap what you sow, yo. Sometimes your closet empties out, bro. It shit catches up with you. In his case, shit caught up with him. You know what I'm saying? Shit caught up with him, but a lot of shit I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the plane crashing in Philly, bro, that's tough. That's one thing that I'm worried about, bro. Like 2 planes go down in less than a week is bananas. And the president first 2 weeks in office. Like, come on, man. Is they planning this to put this on the president watch and using the American people as a shield? That's what I think about. That's how my mind works. Like, yo, 2 planes go down. The whole time when no planes go down, bombing there, somebody in office, man land a plane on the water. Now 2 planes crash as after the election is over with. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. What is America coming to? You know what I mean? It's bigger than me. It's bigger than my platform. I promise you. It's deep. But as I thumb through YouTube, Google, Twitter, all that stuff, bro, and look up shit, bro, shit be crazy, bro. A lot of shit go over the average person eyes. A lot of shit go over the average person ears. They too caught up in a lot of bullshit. Better pay attention to what's going on. What do you think he'll hit it? What you mean? FBG Duck. What about Duck? What about Duck? It's a FBG Duck. You'll let Diddy touch you, man. Yeah. Man, you'll let Diddy touch you. If you got to ask another man that, would you let Diddy touch you? I'm gonna be honest with you. Diddy wouldn't even play with me like that, or play with people I be around like that. He might play with them freaks. You know what I mean? Them freaks that might be with the entourage. Diddy would never play with me like that. I would never be filing a lawsuit against another man insulting me or touching me. So I'm gonna go in his motherfucking mouth. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna punch him in his mouth, bro. I'm gonna hurt him. So I'm saying we gonna get into a combat. Ain't nobody gonna play with me like that. I'm not a play toy. You understand what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and you. I'm not a play toy. I won't even. Would you let Diddy touch you for a record deal? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Cause I will slap the shit out of him or anybody that play with me or go in their mouth and hurt him really bad. Yeah, it was FBG Duck, man. Rest in peace to Duck, bro. I mean, it's just a troll, man. Get that troll out of here for me. He smoked with all some PCP or something. Get him out of there for me. Flip, whatever. That's probably somebody out the country. Get him gone. Thank you. There you go. You go have fun. Go play with somebody else. You putting the dead, man. That's what I'm saying. How trolls is. What do FBG Duck got to do with the planes crashing, dudes getting executed on death row? Diddy. You know what I mean? That's all dudes say. Would you let Diddy touch you? Let Diddy touch who? Diddy touches play with wild coons. He don't play with men. He don't play with men or no solidified women. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You don't play with nobody that don't want to be played with. Like, come on, bro. That little innocent girl and that innocent woman that you heard about them death row cases, they are victims, bro. They lost their life to psychopaths, bro. Like, stop playing with me, bro. They didn't have no choice in the matter. They couldn't fight. They couldn't fight and get out of there. You get what I'm saying? These sick motherfuckers, and that's all the trolls talk about. Trolls make me sick sometimes, bro. But sometimes you gotta have time for them coons. Gotta have time for them coons to smack their brains out. Yeah, how you put yourself? Come on, B. Eric. We grew up in Europe. You remember when I was hot on the rap tip? We selling out the bar before we even knew what selling out the bars is. We was doing rap battles up the night owl, packing 150 people inside the night owl. The bar only could hold the average on a good night 50 people. People all around, bro, on a basketball court, taking it outside. You know what I'm saying? Picture Diddy pulling up and getting in the car and say, "You and your guys come." And he talking about take that. Oh, Diddy wouldn't even play like with the ghetto boys. Like nigga come from the slang. He wouldn't even play. He would see that. Oh, these dudes, I'm really do real business with them. They ain't playing because they hurt me. They hurt me. They were hurt me. One of these boys will hurt me. Literally, one of these boys will hurt me. I ain't even joking. One of these boys will hurt me. You know what I mean? One of these boys will hurt me. I ain't no cool, like, bro, especially when I was younger. What? For one, Diddy gonna see things he never seen. He gonna see automatic weapons. When I was a kid, I'm packing a pistol. For one, going to New York to do business with him anyway. And I'm home with them jerseys. My Crip homeboys out in Jersey. So it's an uncomfortable thing when I'm gonna go sign my deals, because I'm gonna go sign my deals with the good brothers with me. You get what I'm saying? Baltimore, New Jersey, my cousins out of Carolina, my guys up in New York. It's a party day when I signed the deal. So who did he playing with? And I could go in the room by myself and they could stay outside. Matter of fact, they could stay downstairs in the building. We can go to the 15th floor. Diddy, and I'm here to sign my deal. And I wish a motherfucker would make a pass at me, bro. And I ain't into that. I wish somebody would, because I'm gonna put blood in their mouth. That's the difference between me and the trolls. I'm gonna put blood in his mouth, and I ain't gonna get the record deal. I'm gonna put blood in his mouth, and I'm gonna trash him. Now, how you like that? I'm not gonna be disrespected by nobody. Like, come on, bro. Down for nobody or nothing, bro. And if you into that, it ain't disrespectful. If you're into that, it's not disrespectful. It's not disrespectful at all. If you into that, you play games like that, yeah, nigga gonna do that to you. If you play games like that, I ain't into that. So it could never happen to me. Straight up, I ain't into that. And I ain't saying nothing, but if it happened to me, as soon as he asks, I might be drinking something, it's all in his face to let you know I'm not no joke, bro. Like, I'm not no joke, bro. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. I'm not no joke. I'm not no joke. A lot of people play toys, bro. I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be. You can never say you ain't gonna be in that situation. If I be in that situation, I'm gonna handle that correctly. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna handle that the way it's supposed to handle. I'm not suing no man. It's too embarrassing to me to say that I'm suing a man for, come on, bro. It's too embarrassing. I'm from Baltimore. We don't play like that. The majority of us don't play like that. You get what I'm saying? I can't tell you what everybody do, but the majority of us, I wouldn't, listen, if I was 19 years old and broke and in a slum and I had to do a 360 deal for a couple years to get on my feet, you goddamn right, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ever have a 360 deal or had 360 or nothing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stop it, bro. Y'all look at Lil Yachty. Yachty took a 360 deal and look how successful he is now. Stop thinking, bro. You got 360 nothing. You got 360 nothing. If the 360 deal makes sense at the time, it's gonna put money in your pockets and change your living situation and help you advance. Man, the 360 deal, don't sign no 360 deal for LIFE for the rest of your life. That would be idiotic. That would be foolish. That would be stupid. But if you gotta sign a 360 deal to get on your feet and get your name out there and get your brand out there, man, you gotta work that 360, bro. And I don't know no 360 deals that last for life. You know what I mean? Okay, I take a 360 if I'm young. If I'm a young artist, so I'm into that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm an artist, you get what I'm saying? Like, people gotta stop playing and stop saying what they do. What you gonna do? You gonna keep rapping and paying for studio time and not making no money? And you got a 360 deal on the line, and purposely these people gonna print up the merch with your face on and do all this, and you gonna get a percentage off of the stuff that they helping you do, and you gonna do this for maybe 3 to 5 years, and after this 5 years, you're big in entertainment, you pulling endorsements. They can't 360 you on everything. You get what I'm saying? They get it for a while. It's not gonna happen forever. I'm Muslim. I believe in God, man. Who don't believe in God? Only people that don't believe in God's are idiots. You know what I mean? I believe in God. I believe in science. I believe in life. I believe in all that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in liking a video? Do you believe in sharing? Do you believe in subscribing to the channel? You know what I mean? Do you believe in that? Do you believe in that? That's what I'm asking you. Do you believe in that? Because I do. I believe you hit that like button right there. That's something that can happen. Yeah, I believe in God too, man. May God bless you. Thank you for tuning into my channel. May God bless you and thank you for tuning into my channel. You know what I mean? I'm on fire right now with these cars. You know what I mean? Like that video. So Drewski came to Baltimore with Could Have Been Records, and I thought it was a good thing for the comedians. And I hope if he ain't picked nobody for Could Have Been Records, I hope he picked Lil Shay. I hope Shay got picked up. I ain't gonna lie to you. If Could Have Been Records came to Baltimore, man, one person I'm cheering for is Lil Shay. Lil Shay should have got it. RAWDOPE Podcast. That same thing. My Instagram, my email, it's all the same thing. RAWDOPE Podcast. The ones with, I don't have a blue check. I refuse to put in my blue check. Let them verify me. But yeah, RAWDOPE Podcast. Let me show y'all, man. Y'all can tap me into the Instagram. Hold up. I'm sending some pictures of cars real quick. Sending some pictures of cars real quick. Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. Oh, let me show y'all the Instagram first. Machine on it is in the red car. Oh, yeah, my fault, y'all. Okay. Bet. Oh, here you go. I'm showing you now. Yo, so many people hits me on this shit. I had so less followers for so much track. That's the actual page. Actual RAWDOPE Instagram page. That's the actual page right there. That's the official page, y'all. That's the official Instagram page for RAWDOPE Podcast. The official page, bro. The official page for RAWDOPE. Right there, y'all. Official page, y'all. Go follow. Go follow right now. That's the official page, y'all. The one right there with the 5,000 subscribers or whatever. That's the page. You know what I mean? That's the page right there. Y'all could go follow. Hold up, y'all. So Lil Shay, I think, should be on Could Have Been Records. Because he's a comedian. I would like to see a few of the comedians, Chi and a few of the peoples in Baltimore, a comedian community making, because that's what Could Have Been Records is. It's like some funny type shit. You feel what I'm saying? He Rage and Parole Board. Man. Okay. Now scheduled for now I didn't look at this one. I gotta get into another one. I was watching this. It's the North Point Baptist Church murder. You know what I mean? Texas death row. I'm gonna get into this death row case right here. I got to go with this one right here. Shorty, crazy. These dudes be losing their mind, bro.
I didn't do it. He or she is going to get anti-death penalty advocates and a few celebrities on board quickly to tell everyone, hey, guess what? He didn't do it. And then there's this guy, Rodney Reed, on death row in Texas for the 1996 abduction, brutal, indecent assault, and murder of 19-year-old Stacy Stites, whose fiance was a police officer, and they were to be married in 3 weeks. Rodney Reed became a suspect because he was known to have assaulted women on multiple occasions, and after his DNA was tested against evidence in the murder of Stacy Stites, he was a match. Reed was brought in for questioning, and he was informed by detectives that they were investigating a murder, and he needs to be truthful with them. He needs to be honest with them. They're investigating a murder. He was shown photos of Stacy Stites. He was asked if he knew the young woman. Rodney Reed flat out denied knowing Stacy. I don't know who she is. I never met her. Never seen her before in my life. When detectives informed Reed that his DNA was found inside of her, he later said, oh, yeah, okay, she and I have been having a secret love affair, and we made love the night before she was found dead. A well-educated, intelligent, and decent 19-year-old woman who comes from a good family, engaged to be married in 3 weeks, invitations to the wedding already going out, is having a love affair with a known street thug and abuser of women. Not buying it. And a jury didn't buy it either. And he was sentenced to death. However, he does have a whole lot of people out there believing his cockamamie story to explain away how his DNA got inside of Stacy. Oh, they made love, but he didn't kill her. Because if a death row inmate hollers out enough times, I didn't do it, he's going to get people on his side. Reed also says that the reason he lied the first time was because he was afraid for his life if it got out that he was having an affair with a white woman. Clinton Roderick Dobson was born in 1982. By the year 2011, he was 28 years old and was a pastor at the North Point Baptist Church in Arlington, Texas. On the morning of March 3rd, 2011, evidence showed that Stephen Nelson made his way into the North Point Baptist Church, where he encountered Pastor Clint Dobson and 69-year-old church secretary Judy Elliott. Nelson pointed a BB gun at Clint and Judy, and according to reports, then ordered them to tie each other up. Though I don't know how that's even possible. Both Pastor Clint and the older woman, Judy, were later found bound with duct tape. Nelson then proceeded to steal a laptop, money, and credit cards from both Pastor Clint and Judy. At some point, it appears he began struggling with Pastor
It's another
Clint,
crazy motherfucker.
and he badly beat the pastor. Then placed a plastic bag over his head and suffocated him to death. He also beat Judy severely, causing her to suffer severe blunt force trauma to her head and a broken jaw, and left her for dead. But Judy survived. Stephen Nelson had also taken Judy's car keys and fled from the church in her now stolen car. Now, even though doctors at the hospital did not think Judy was going to remain alive much longer, as she had already suffered a heart attack while she was hospitalized, Judy did survive her injuries. She was released from the hospital 2 weeks later and underwent 5 months of therapy and rehabilitation. A permanent combination of screws and other metal components
locked up for
were
doing
used
something to the
support
past.
Judy's face.
He
also had
up for
experienced
execution.
memory loss.
The 5th.
However, when she was finally able to answer investigators' questions, she did say that there was more than one man in the church that day. Now, what I'm going to tell you is imperative to keep in mind as I get further into the story of this case. The girlfriend of a man named Anthony Springs later testified that Stephen Nelson arrived at her house wanting a ride in Anthony Springs' car. This tells
these
me
dudes
that
in
Nelson
Texas
used the stolen car just to get away from the church and later disposed of.
These dudes, this one dude right now is his name's Stephen Nelson. He set for execution on in his shit 4 days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He's subject to be executed by Texas in 4 days. And they went and robbed the church and killed about. It's right here, man. You gotta listen, man. Now, man, you gotta listen. You gotta listen, bro. These motherfuckers is out of order. But it's a new year and they got Trump in office and they is going to work.
Vehicle, so he's not caught inside of it. Springs' girlfriend stated that Nelson said he had credit cards and will fill Springs' car with gas for free if Anthony Springs will drive the car to wherever Nelson wants to go. Nelson and Springs later met up with another friend named Clifford Jefferson, and reports indicate that the three of them went on a shopping spree using credit cards stolen from Pastor Clint Dobson and Judy Elliott. A male cross-dresser going by the name of Tracy Nixon testified at Nelson's trial while wearing women's clothing and bright pink lipstick, according to the news reports on that trial. Tracy Nixon stated that on the day after the church murder, he picked up Stephen Nelson and they went partying that night at a Dallas nightclub. He said Nelson was wearing brand new clothes. After the club, they went back to Tracy Nixon's house where they spent the night. Investigators following leads had led them to Stephen Nelson, and he was arrested for the murder of Pastor Clint Dobson and the brutal assault of Judy Elliott. Nelson's fingerprint was found on the wrist rest from where the laptop had been stolen. During a search of his apartment, sneakers with blood on them was confirmed to be Pastor Clint Dobson's blood. And items stolen from the church were also found in his home. When Nelson was interrogated, he flat out denied having anything to do with the assault and murder. He admitted to being at the church, but that his only role was to stand outside as a lookout, and that he never went inside. He said that his two friends, Anthony Springs and Clifford Jefferson, are the ones that went inside and robbed, assaulted Clint and Judy, and killed the pastor. And that he waited outside the whole time, not knowing that anyone was going to get hurt. And he admitted that he used the credit cards and drove the stolen car. When investigators told him that his fingerprint was found inside the church and that blood from the victim was on the soles of his sneakers found in his apartment, he changed his story. He then said that he did go inside the church for a moment to reach over and grab the laptop. That's it. That's why they found the fingerprint and blood on his shoes. Because investigators determined that Nelson, Springs, and Jefferson were together later that day shopping with stolen credit cards, both Springs and Jefferson were also arrested and charged with murder. However, as the investigation continued, investigators concluded that the murder happened between 11 o'clock in the morning and 12 noon. During that 1 hour window, cell phone towers showed that Anthony Springs' cell phone was about 30 miles away from the crime scene. Clifford Jefferson stated that he was attending a class at the university that morning, but for some reason, investigators were unable to fully verify that alibi. And then you have the church secretary. Months after the crime occurred, and having suffered severe brain trauma and memory loss, stating that she saw more than one perpetrator that morning. But how reliable is that statement, given the injuries that she sustained? As we can see from this report, during the time of the trial in 2012, the prosecution stressed that Nelson acted alone. Sure, the defense countered that by saying that there was no fingerprint or DNA evidence belonging to Steven Nelson found on the bag that was used to suffocate Pastor Dobson. Yeah, but what they don't tell you is that nobody's fingerprints or DNA was found on that bag. And even if Steven Nelson's fingerprints was found on the plastic bag, he will probably say that, yeah, okay, but all I did was pick up the bag and I handed it to the other guy who was wearing gloves. Because just like Rodney Reed, they are always going to have a cockamamie story to fit the evidence. What we have here, looking at it simply, is a case where maybe two guys got away with murder, or they are in fact innocent. We don't know. There wasn't any proof linking Springs and Jefferson to the crime, linking them to the church. Nothing. So the charges of robbery and murder at the church for Anthony Springs and Clifford Jefferson were eventually dropped and they were released. However, Steven Nelson is not innocent. The evidence clearly shows that he was inside that church during the time of the robbery and very likely during the time of the murder. Look, most states have a law in place that doesn't care if a person was just a lookout or just a getaway driver. And this is Texas. Steven Nelson admits that he participated in the robbery of the church. If an innocent victim is murdered during the robbery, he is equally responsible. In Texas, they have what is called the law of parties, a law that took effect in Texas during the early 1970s, which clearly states that a getaway driver or a lookout can be charged with murder in Texas, which means that individuals are criminally responsible for helping others commit a felony, even if they didn't personally commit the crime. This means that a getaway driver or a lookout can face the same penalties as the person who actually carried out a murder. So for all of Steven Nelson's supporters out there that say he cannot be charged with murder because he didn't do the killing, that is incorrect. Something of note, after Steven Nelson was indicted and being held at Tarrant County Jail while awaiting trial, he killed a fellow inmate in the jail named Jonathan Holden. Holden was serving jail time for theft. Word has it from the jail that Nelson murdered Holden because Holden had used a derogatory racial term that was overheard by other inmates. According to Pastor Clint Dobson's obituary,
that boy going on death row, and that boy is scheduled to die in 4 days. And man, what y'all think, man? What y'all think, man? What y'all think, bro? But that's just how it goes, man, in this game, in this business, man. And hey man, you do crimes like that, man. Some of these cases we heard, we can honestly say that they deserve it. We can't be naive to the fact. But we tapped in on a lot today, man. I'll be tapping in with y'all later. Ain't no football this weekend, so I'm gonna get episodes, as many episodes as possible. Next weekend is the Super Bowl, so hey, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. RAWDOPE podcast vlog. Let's go.